Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Today it is Evil Friday, and we seem to have some audio issues. Let's hope we can fix that soon. So, give me guys just a minute so that I can finish setting things up on my end. But somehow we have some issues with our friend Shadow. We'll see. Let's see if we can fix that. So tonight, guys, we are going to play the Outsider mission. There's three new missions this week. Let's go find out. So this week the missions were resource recovery, intergang crime wave, and artifacts from the past. So we will play the artifacts from the past today. But also there's double currency with the Sins of Black Adam DLC. So we are going to play the Sins of Black Adam DLC mission. And if we can, we'll try to play some bounties afterwards. We'll see how it works out. Oh, let's try again. So I'm not sure why we don't hear our friend Shadow. I'm sure there's a reason. I can tell you what that is. Oh, hello, Sector. Yeah, you're the first viewer for today. Hello, Sorasaurs. 7 seconds is a lot of time. Oh, here's our friend Shadow here. I'm not sure why we don't hear her though. Oh, let's go see if we can. Maybe I need to adjust the volume. It should. No, it should be working. So today, guys, we are going to play with the evil villains. Over here, we're in the Great White North. Thanksgiving was like a month ago, so we have our Thanksgiving at a different day, different time than you guys in the U.S. But yeah, the weekend was fine. The week was fine, and the weekend was fine. Uh, you're welcome, Bad Vengeance. Yeah, the Canadian Thanksgiving is way ahead of the US one. So today, guys, we are going to play on the evil villain side, and in order to be able to play the Sins of Black Adam mission, we will need combat rating 280. So, guys, if you want to join us, we're going to play the Rock of Eternity. Oh yeah, there's two raids, so we'll play also Neron's Underworld, and then afterwards we'll go play the Outsider Ops which is the artifact from the past. I don't know. If we have time, maybe we'll play the Harlequin raid. Who knows? Not sure why I don't hear my friend though. I'm very sad about that. Oh well. Good day, Rose. Yeah, there's for a long time the chat was fine with DCUO, and then at some point we started getting chat issues. Like when we got the maybe a bit before the PS5 upgrade, but at least ever since we got the PS5 upgrade, we saw issues that we hadn't seen in Dishonored Online in a long time. And sadly, the chat is one of those. We've been getting chat issues that we hadn't seen in a long time. It's something that often it's something that's been happening with DCUO for quite some time, and that whenever they add something new to DCUO, they end up breaking something else. It's sad, but it's been going on like that for pretty much forever. Well, what phase? That's a good question. We are in phase 6 currently, and it seems that some people decided to duel right next to us. Oh well. Let's go over here. Somebody should make a Fortnite Travis Scott skin style. I have no idea who that is, so okay, maybe. Oh, hello Henry Alucard from Brazil. Hello Emperor Ofri. Hello Rose.
Please tell me it's working.
Oh, I hear you.
Ah, there we go. Oh, you are so loud.
So let's see.
There we go. Now you're not bursting my ears.
There's a bit of distortion, but talk a bit more.
Hello. I don't know what to say, so I'm just saying random things so that you can check the volume.
That's all right. At least we can hear you.
Beautiful. Yay! You look cool, by the way.
Thank you. I kind of like this this version of Doomsday, I guess.
Yeah, you look great. Ugh.
Oh, Enrio Lucar says he delayed the DCUO, but we'll be back soon.
Oh, a wise decision, I feel. I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you were about to read Sexzor.
Sexzor says
making videos.
Exactly.
How have you been then? Yeah.
Oh, been good. I've been doing a few things. I'm trying to. I got a new mic, so I'm trying to upgrade the audio quality. But I was able to set up the mic for a few apps, but for some other apps, like when I tried to record. I tried to record on the test server with DCUO, and holy crap, does it sound like I'm talking out of a tin can? So I'm trying to find a workaround for that. Also, I got a few new things that I'm trying to work with, and what else? But overall, now we're doing good. I've been spending some time trying to either adjust set up my new mic. And there's a new software that I kind of forgot to use because I didn't use it in a long time. So I'm trying to relearn how to use a Storyboard Pro. But now it's been good.
Sweet.
Oh, you're not in the group, so we'll invite you.
I am not in the group.
That's all right. No one is. Oh, let's invite Adenaki. So guys, if you want to be able to join the group, come to the House of Legends on the EEViLLL side. And we'll invite you to play some missions. Obviously, you have to play an evil villain character. So I see some of you guys brought in your hero characters. Stick around with your heroes because we'll probably go to the open world later in the live stream. We'll go play some of the bounties, especially the caravan bounty. They kind of made some changes to the caravan. And sadly, it's let's say a bit more challenging to complete the caravan than it was. Way back when, you could pretty much do it with a solo character, no problem. Oh, we lost Adenaki. So way back when, we could pretty much do it solo, but now we pretty much need a group in order to be able to play the caravan because they gave quite a boost to the NPCs. Although now, when you do complete the caravan once, it does complete the mission. So you don't have, and previously you had to play the caravan 2, 3, 4 times in order to be able to complete it. And now you can just do it in one shot. But if you try to do it solo, you may not be able to do it. How'd you like the new change to the caravan?
I kind of like that it's done once now. I like that. But yeah, it's a little frustrating that you need other people to do it now.
Well, the problem is that if you don't do it on reset day, it's kind of hard to get a group afterwards to do it.
Yeah, yep. Got a lot of heroes. Oh, I've got hello from Germany, from, I think it's pronounced Keen. Hello.
Hello, Keen. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Sorazors.
Oh, Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey.
Sorazors will be back later.
Cool.
Oh, let's invite Void here.
Oh, beautiful. I have news.
Multi, have you been watching Superman and Lois on CW? Next week is the last episode. Superman is losing his powers. No, I did not watch. I watched the first, I don't know, 10, 12 episodes. And somehow I reached a point where I kind of forgot to watch more. Like there was still maybe two or three episodes left for the first season when I kind of stopped watching. I didn't really decide to stop watching it. It's just that the next week I didn't watch it, and then the next week I didn't watch it, and then before you knew it, 6 months later, I kind of forgot to watch it again, and I realized that it had been 6 months. I didn't care about seeing the end of the series. So I didn't. I pretty much stopped watching it afterwards. So I watched most of the first season, but I didn't watch the last few episodes, and I certainly didn't watch the seasons after that. I got really tired of the whole family drama. It's something that already when we got the Black Lightning TV show, I watched 3 episodes and I couldn't watch it anymore. The whole family drama thing, I was already tired of that from the Flash TV show and a little bit from Arrow too. And by the time we got Black Lightning, I did not want to see any more of that. It wasn't as bad with Superman and Lois, but even then it was. It's a bit sad because we reach a point where we can no longer get just a Superman series. It has to be Superman and Lois and then the whole family, as opposed to I wish we could get just a Superman series just focused on Superman. And sadly, that's it seems to be forbidden now. I'm curious to see the Superman movie. Will it be focused on Superman? Because right now we see a lot of characters. We see that it's going to include Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, who else? Hawk Girl. So even then, even there for the new Superman movie, it's going to be a whole cast of characters. It would seem as opposed to just getting Superman himself. And we had the same thing. For a while now, like even the Black Adam movie, like the Black Adam movie somehow could not just be a movie about Black Adam. You had to have what's her name, the lady who was in a Person of Interest. I forget her name. So she almost was as much the main characters as Black Adam, and then you had the old JC, and you had you couldn't have just a movie with Black Adam. They'd had to make to add a whole bunch of different characters with Black Adam because somehow it's forbidden to have a movie about just one guy anymore. What say you, Shadow Lady?
I haven't watched it, so I haven't watched this specific one, but I do agree with you. They don't write just a story about one character anymore. They have to put in a whole bunch of other characters that are kind of plugging them so that you go and watch other content. It's every movie or show is an ad for another movie or show. So.
So the whole drama with the Kent boys and one of them gets powered, the one doesn't get it and gets jealous, and I hated that. So
They changed it. Jeffrey said they changed it. Both his sons on Superman and Lois have powers now.
Maybe I'll give it a try at some point.
Cool. I don't know that I will. I run out of time. I finally watched Deadpool and Wolverine though, so I'm happy about that.
Keen left us. I'm so sad. Oh, we're good, Jeffrey. We're good. I hope you're good. Jeffrey says December 9th, the Superman movie trailer. I thought it was December 20th. Apparently, it's going to be in front of. I forget the movie. Apparently, it's going to start in the theater. I forget the in front of which movie, but I could have sworn they said December 20th. But there's a whole bunch of rumors, so it's kind of hard to know exactly what is true. And sometimes even some of the stuff that James Gunn debunks ends up not being exactly accurate a bit later, so it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, did you mention something about the news? Sorry, when I cut you off.
Me? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, my news is that I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. It's very important news, Martin.
That's good news.
That was all. I was just happy that I finally actually got, up to date with something because I'm so far behind.
Oh, Jeffrey says it's going to be in front of the Mustafa movie.
Oh, nice.
So I could have sworn they said December 20th, but if it's December 9th, even better. Because there's some sort of convention in Brazil But apparently, James Gunn is not going to be able to attend that convention, so that's probably why people expected to see the trailer at that convention. But then James Gunn announced that he's not going to be able to make it to that convention. So that people thought we would get it. I think it's December 15th because of the convention. But then some people announced that it would be in front of the Mufasa movie, and that would be December 20th. So I don't know. Either way, sometimes in December we should get the first Superman movie trailer. Although right now I'm seeing a bit of repeat of what we saw when we got the Sins of Black Adam movie in theaters. Already the YouTubers are saying that how Superman will be a disaster. The trailer already is a disaster. So already the YouTubers. I'm a bit surprised to see the YouTubers I was surprised when I saw them turn against Black Adam the way they did, and now it seems that they're doing the same thing with Superman. So for Black Adam, I was starting to think maybe there are YouTubers who really don't like The Rock, and maybe that's why they turned against the movie. But it would seem they're doing the same thing with the Superman movie. So maybe they're not happy with DC, and they decided to thrash it ahead of time. It could be. Could be the Snyder fans. Could be that a lot of them were Snyder fans, and they're not happy to see the end of the Snyderverse. I don't know. Pops is asking in Superman and Lois recent episode they made comic accurate Doomsday looks pretty good too. Maybe I'll give it a try. Again, I was after months and months and months of not watching the show and not missing it. I never bothered to go back into it. Well, why are you laughing?
Oh no, I was coughing. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I thought you were laughing at what he says. I was so sad now.
No, no, I would never laugh at you to your face. No.
Jeffrey, spoiler alert. Maybe there's people who didn't watch the show. So guys, don't read Jeffrey's comment if you don't want to be spoiled.
I'm one of those people. I mean, that hasn't watched it. I'm fine with it being spoiled.
Oh, Blue Rose says she's going to show up, but don't want to get any hate because of the name. I didn't steal any names. I don't know why you would think people would think you stole a name. But yeah, come and join
No.
us.
Yeah, come. It'll be fun. Also, I like the name of you on in the chat.
Jeffrey,
Shadow, very cool name.
Jeffrey, no more spoilers, please. NG, NWG4, have you guys read any Absolute book? In the roundabout ways, I kind of read the first Batman comic and the first Superman comic. I didn't like those very much. Superman
I don't
seems to
think I
be
have.
Superman seems to be very the nihilistic. I don't know, and they seem to be going full in, all in into like the initiative is called like the All In Initiative or something, and they seem to be going all in into social issues. So I don't know. Oh, Jeffrey says they should show the trailer at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is in February. They have to show it before that. If they don't show it in December, people are going to be a bit worried, I think. Pop says, and not a lot of villain in your groups. No, there's not a lot of villains. Guys, if you have a villain character, the time is now. Worst comes to worst, we'll cure with the people we have. Actually, it would give us a chance to cure for the 4-player mission. So if we get one more, we'll cure for the 4-player mission. And then afterwards, we'll wait for people for the 8-player mission. Jeffrey says, yeah, it was supposed to be before the Mufasa movie. That's the announcement I saw, I think. Basically, they were mentioning December 20th before the Mufasa movie. But I don't know. Oh, Jeffrey is finally glad that Wolverine got his mask. Yeah, people have been waiting for that since in the Wolverine, the second Wolverine movie. Supposedly there was a scene that was cut from the end of the film where we have Wolverine opening some sort of suitcase and he had his suit in the suitcase. But the scene was cut from the movie and we never saw that again. And now finally for the Deadpool Wolverine movie, they finally decided to give him not just his costume but the freaking mask. They could have made the eyes,
Great.
yeah, they could have made the eyes a little bit more. angry, I guess. Like they sometimes it is. It seemed they gave him the same eyes as Deadpool. Maybe they should have made the eyes a little bit different so that you will look a bit more angry or lean, mean machine. I don't know, but it's a minor nitpick. Cowboy Nate, how multi are you doing today? We're doing good. Jeffrey says, if not in December, it will be at the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is too far away. It has to be in December. Oh, Jeffrey, no, I'm very mad at you. Black Adam was bad. Come on, I loved Black Adam. I was a bit sad to see people turn against that movie so much because I thought Black Adam had a nice, despite having not focusing on Black Adam as it probably should have. They had a whole bunch of different characters. They had also for Doctor Fate. It was a bit weird that the one scene where they actually gave eyes to the Doctor Fate helmet was a scene where I think Hawkman was holding the helmet. I suspect that despite all the money they spent on the movie, they probably ran out of money, and they decided not to have the visual effects for the eyes throughout all the movie. They probably thought that for Doctor Fate it didn't really matter. But no, I thought they did overall a good job with the Black Adam movie, despite everything. And the one thing I really appreciated was there was some cool action that was nice. Jeffrey again, Black Adam never needed a movie. He was always a side character in the comics. Yeah, they probably overestimated how popular Black Adam was, and we even saw it with the Black Adam DLC, the Sins of Black Adam DLC. They I guess someone didn't realize that maybe Black Adam wasn't as popular as people might have thought. But overall, but again, I'm sure someone probably thought, well, if he's played by The Rock, maybe that'll make him more popular. But somehow it didn't work like that.
It looks like Lex Alexander Luthor can join our group multi.
Oh, where?
Just next to me.
Oh, okay. So let's invite him.
His character looks awesome. I'm looking at him, and the Lex that's here is an NPC, and they look so good.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have a nice few. Oh, he declined. Unless he was
Oh,
surprised. Let's try again. So,
often you invite me, and I'm like doing something that requires me to push that button anyway.
oh yeah, happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can play maybe the four-player mission. Although I see the Void's combat rating drop very low. Is it because he has his PvP gear on? Let's see. We'll find out right now.
Pub says my villain is so weak. I relate. I was lucky to have a character that had the right CR rating to play today, but her artifacts are low, her allies are low, everything is low, stat points are low, everything low. So prepare for me to suck, guys.
That's all right. We're gonna have to. The Void is too low.
Oh, I didn't realize the void was 27. Have I
Yeah.
been there the whole time? I don't know why I didn't notice. That's a shame. So we don't have a fourth, we have a third now. You're right, there's not a lot of villains who are on at this time now that the reset is on Tuesdays.
Yeah. Already we see it all even with heroes. There seem to be less people
Mm.
on Friday now, and
Have you
so
thought about doing a weekend run? Might be some
uh,
people.
the
I
last
know
few
that.
times.
Sorry,
Uh,
go.
That's all right. Even the weekend, there doesn't seem to be that many people.
Oh, fair.
It really was around the reset day. Reset day really was making a huge difference.
Yeah. Oh, Exabyte Black Adam?
Yeah,
You enjoy?
let's
You
try that.
look cool! Oh, you look so cool! Everyone looks cool. I look like I don't belong. Honestly.
Oh,
Black
Alexander
Adam,
Luth.
Doomsday, Luther, and some random dragon lady. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with your cider ops in case some people need. I just realized maybe some people still need some of the currency for the outsider ops, so let's go for that,
Sure, yeah.
and then we'll go with the Sins of Black Adams to get some bonus bonus source marks.
Yay! Oh, lag in my menu. There we go.
That's all right.
I feel like I'm running with the actual DC villain. But I don't look like I belong. It's great.
Low Speed Gaming, I hope we get a new James Gunn Superman inspired costume style in this game. Sadly, that I would not expect us to, because they don't have the rights for movie stuff or TV stuff. Already, I'm a bit surprised that we got the Arrow costume from, I think it was around the 4th season of Arrow.
Here we go. I actually haven't run this content. I got the currency that I needed and I was done.
That's all right. I'm done too, but hopefully maybe somebody needs it.
Oh yeah, no, I meant like I haven't run this episode. It's been so long. I missed it. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's well, I played it a bit earlier this week, and yeah, it had been a long time since I played this content.
Yep. There we go.
XD15, judging by the last couple of episodes of DCUO, where do you think this is going? Honestly, I have no idea. I wish I could say something intelligent about where the game is going right now, but I can't.
Yeah, and with new devs, we can't even predict it based on like what they've done in the past. You just don't know. And you'd be the best person to ask.
Although
nobody knows.
Speaking of something that's coming up, tomorrow I'll have a video about something that we will get on Tuesday. So Tuesday we'll get the Christmas seasonal, but also we are going to get a little something else, which I will mention only tomorrow, because sadly I cannot mention it just yet. I don't think people will be happy about what we'll get tomorrow, but I could be wrong. We'll know for sure tomorrow. And I don't have that many details, so even tomorrow I'll be able to make some sort of announcement. But I won't have all the details tomorrow. We will get all the details technically on Tuesday.
Well, they give you information, but not enough. Not enough.
Well, you guys may have seen, like, even when I made some videos previously, when I would announce something coming up, I barely had bare-bone information, and it's pretty much the same here. There's some information that I don't have that I'll find out Tuesday, like the rest of you guys.
Cool. I was going to say something to look forward to, but if you think we're not going to like it, then maybe it's not something to look forward to.
Well, maybe some people will like it. I don't know. The problem is that I don't have all the details. So maybe Tuesday I'll realize that, it's something that everyone is going to love. But right now, with the information I have, I suspect some people will not like it.
Fair enough. I had another device, but someone nabbed it and didn't count for me, so sorry.
That's all right. Well, sometimes even if we don't activate it, if we stand right next to the person activating it, we still get the credit, I think.
I activated it, but someone else finished it off at the end, and I was standing next to them, but it counted for them, not me.
Oh.
Plus. Yeah.
You're so mean, stealing your objective like that.
You learn to get over those things pretty quickly when you play this game.
Okay, while we wait, I'll go through the comments a little bit. Oh, and the evil comment jumped. Oh, a lot of...
Sorry?
That's all right. I didn't realize the comment moved on, and I wasn't scrolling through them.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where you were up to.
That's all right. Jeffrey mentioned the Kingdom Come Superman emblem. That would be one way to be able to get the Superman movie costume without really getting the Superman movie costume. Like, technically, DCUO does not have the rights to give us a movie. Oh, I guess. DC Universe Online does not have the rights to the TV shows or the movies, which is why we didn't get the Batman versus Superman emblems for very long because they didn't really have the rights to do that. Oh, time to go to the vault.
Yay!
But yeah, one workaround would be to give us the Kingdom Come Superman costume. It would sort of be like the movie costume, but who knows what the devs are going to give us. Giving us Superman content seems to be a big no-no or challenging for some reason. Although it may be more than just the Superman content, because even with Batman, like we didn't get the 80th anniversary Batman emblem this year, so
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the things that people are wanting and asking for are just either not going to happen or can't. They can't for some reason.
Jeffrey says Lex Luthor and Superman Lois pretty much looks like Superman, like Lex Luthor from the comics. Yeah, I was curious to see if they were going to use the same Lex Luthor than they did in Supergirl. Oh, because in Supergirl they gave us Lex Luthor that was a bit goofy. They used the guy who played Alan Harper in Two and a Half Men, and holy crap! Oh, ah,
Did you go the wrong way?
yeah, I went the wrong way.
Ah. Well, Lex and I knew what we were doing. There we go. Hello, Doomshark. Pardon me.
Too many teleporters. I'm so confused.
All the content, I will say, is a little less clear for some things.
Way back when it used to happen all the time.
They really make the paths more clear now, or they have at least up until this point. The newer content has a clear, this is where you go, this is where you go. Some of the older stuff, it's like, only if you've memorized it. It's a little less clear.
I just when they decided to give us operations, sometimes you would have multiple teleporter in one place, and it was at first it was without fail. People, at least some people, would take the wrong teleporter.
Yep.
Luckily in this
Evidently,
case,
you were one of those people.
obviously, luckily in this case, I was just able to get back in, but at some point in time, it wasn't so easy.
Yeah. Ah, fun. I will say, Outsider Ops has kind of forced me to play through some of the content that I would not normally. I like it. I'm enjoying it.
Well, it gives us an opportunity to play some older missions, so just for that, it was nice.
Yeah,
Although
stuff that doesn't come up in Omnibus.
at the same time, it also shows us kind of what we lost over time. Like when we play some of the older content, I have to say I find it much better than the newer content.
Yeah, I agree. They put a lot more work into it. Often the maps are bigger, there's a lot more detail, the storyline's more interesting. They used to have movie cuts instead of just normal cutscenes. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Probably never have it again. Actually, it's making me a little sad. That's not helpful. Why'd you do that, Multi? There we go.
But for what's coming up, sadly, it all depends on what the new devs have in mind, and we will really know when we get episode 49. It might give us a better idea of what the devs will do or can do. That's another thing. It's kind of nice to
We're down. Thanks, Mr. Tank. No, just kidding.
well, I couldn't get back to you. He knocked me down. I'm so sad now. But anyways, with episode 49, we'll get an idea of what the devs are planning to do for the future, or what they can do for the future. But it may be episode 49 will be, I think, the first episode that the new devs will have done on their own. Like even episode 48, the old devs have done quite a bit of work on that one. So episode 50 might actually be the real first episode that will show us what the new devs are capable of, which means sometime next summer, next fall. We don't know if we're going to get the 2 episodes, 3 episodes next year. I wish they go back to 3 episodes, but we've been wishing that for, I don't know, 2 years at this point, and every year we still get 2 episodes. So
I don't have high hopes. I think it's gonna like decrease in frequency rather than stay the same. And I'm a little concerned because if this episode that just released is something that has issues now, and those issues aren't being fixed, and they're just gonna stay the way they are, and this is something the previous dev started, then I'm a little worried about what's gonna come with the next episode. I mean, they've got to find their footing, but hopefully that doesn't take them too long.
Well, we've been waiting for 2 years, 3 years. Holy crap, it goes by fast. We've been waiting for years for them to get their footing back, and it still didn't happen.
Yeah, but with new devs, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, it would take a hell of a lot for me to not play this game. I love this game, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Oh, and did you get the new material?
No, I've seen it on your video. I haven't grabbed it myself. Do you like it?
No. I could see it being used. I could see someone recreate maybe Venom with that material or something like that, but yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan.
I don't know that I'm gonna get it. It doesn't look like something I'll use. I had an idea for it, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Well, the one material that everyone is asking for is something like the wet material without the wet effect. Sadly...
That's basically comic. That's comic.
No, because there's a weird texture in the comic, the shaded comic chroma material.
Actually, yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right.
But yeah, if we could get the comic without the texture, or the wet without like a mixture of the wet paint and the comic without the wet paint, if it makes sense, that would be nice. Let's go back to the House of Legends. So that wasn't so bad.
That was alright.
So let's go back to the House of Legends.
Such a long time since I ran that.
Oh yeah, I was pretty happy. I seem to recall it was a nice mission to run way back. It was a bit tough in certain groups way back when, but it was still a fun mission.
Yeah. I'm not sure where you were up to in the comments, but Jeffrey said very good character creation right there. Completely agree. We've got 3 awesome people here. Awesome tunes. Mine's the only one that makes 0 sense.
Oh, cosmic wet paint? Maybe pops.
Ooh, yes.
So let's just. Oh, I was going to say let's assume everyone left, but I was the one who didn't leave. So let's see. So let's go to the Sins of Black Adam. I didn't play this one in a while too, so that'll be nice.
Yay! I also haven't played this one in a while. In fact, I don't think I've played it ever since until the new episode came out after it. So that didn't make any sense. I speak English.
Of course.
I'm looking forward to this one too. It's fun. It's nice to play some alerts.
Yes. Let's hope we can play some raids after. We'll see. But yeah, if it becomes an issue getting people on Friday, I would consider maybe switching live at 5 to Tuesday so that we can get more people. We'll see how it works.
I know that after your last live at 5, but it was the Heroes one, there was a bunch of people in your comments section who were asking if you would do a weekend one. But I don't know how many. Like, I don't know if it's enough to do it. So Tuesday makes more sense because of the reset. Absolutely.
Well, usually on Saturday I have some family stuff, so Saturday would be tough. But maybe we could probably do something on Sunday.
Cool. Can always give it a shot. See what works.
But the last few times,
I think Tuesday makes sense to try as well.
The last few times I don't recall having that many people on the weekend, so we'll see.
There we go.
Like reset day really seems to be when people actually do log in, and way back when we had reset on Thursday, Friday is when people would log in, even Saturday.
Yeah, I will say it does seem to really be when people are trying to get on, but for some people, like for me, it's much easier to get it done on the Friday. So that's what I tend to do anyway. And I've not had too much trouble finding groups for the things I need, so that's good. But also, villains are harder to find groups for, like today.
Oh, I saw Jeffrey's comment from the corner of my eye, the cyborg emblem. I'm sorry, Jeffrey, at this point, I wouldn't expect a cyborg emblem. We got the Flashpoint cyborg emblem. That seems to be the one cyborg emblem we will get. Unless you want the Pixel cyborg emblem, then that one is all yours.
I remember the last time I ran this. Actually, probably not the last time. One of the times I ran this, I was trying to get the, kill all of the little roaches. What are they called? Scarabs?
Yes.
Eat? I let my group know. I went to do the scarabs. They went into the boss without me. Finished the scarabs, went in, and couldn't get into the boss because it took slightly too long. And then I got reamed. How dare you? You could have been in there doing the boss. I was like, I told you. I told you I was doing the scarabs.
Nah, people don't want to wait.
It was like a minute, not even a minute. It was quick. Quick enough, whatever time it takes for them to get into the boss and for me to have to be like, oh, can't get in.
In some missions, people don't even wait for people to catch up. Like they run in as soon as they get there, even if people behind them didn't quite catch up. So in some mission, the hardest part is staying with the people ahead of the group so that you don't get locked out of the mission. Because some people are in a hurry. They want to do it quick, now, and they don't want to wait.
Yeah, I'm not like that. People have a feat they want to do, I'm all in. We do the feat.
Yeah, I don't. For feats, you pretty much have to. You pretty much have to make groups specifically for that, because when you get in a mission and you ask for people to do a feat, there's always at least one guy who will mess it up.
Yeah, that's so true. Intentionally sometimes.
Well, sometimes, like I remember this one time I get into, I think it was the Doomsday from the Death of Superman raid, and I no one had asked for the feat, so I was just playing it, and then someone complained that, oh, why'd you do that? We're not going to get the feat. No one said they needed the feat.
Yeah, you need to say it at the start.
So somehow I was supposed to be a mind reader and guess that some people wanted to get the feat, but nobody said anything about that.
Are you a mind reader, Multi?
Nah, I'm psychic, but not that psychic.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. But yeah, that happens a lot of times when there's an event, like the Christmas event or any of the load-ins for any event, really. People are like wanting to get the feats done and don't say anything. I'm just, if you had said, I would have aimed for that feat. But no, they don't say. Ugh. But I think I think it's rare that people are willing to do feats on the fly. I think you're right. Forming groups to do feats is way more common. Oh, I forgot about this. We have to put things in front of doorways or something, right? Not that we have to, but yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the big rock. At some point, you have to pick the big rocks and put them in front of the door, and.
Yeah, it's been ages since I played this one.
Yeah, me too.
Portal is opening. Okay, I will. Oh no, Lex is on it. Lex is on it.
Wow. Well, maybe help him out because sometimes you have to click on the column and then you have to put the rock in front of the door. So there's two things I think you need to do sometimes.
Yeah, I'm watching for it.
Okay.
There it is again. Lex is getting the column again. I'm watching if any others come, I'll help him out. Because you definitely can't, Mr. Tank. Oh,
Well, I could try him.
Look at that, he's so fast. Nice. Jeffrey is saying that Tier 1 through 4 has the best DLC. Kind of on his side with that one. They start to decline.
Yeah, but we still had some good stuff afterwards. Origin Crisis was a bumpy ride. Depending on who you ask, if you were someone at the time who was playing Elite content and who had an Elite league, you probably enjoyed the Origin Crisis, but pretty much everyone else hated it. And it was, at the time, it was what we called the League Killer. Entire League disappeared when we got Origin Crisis. So much so that at the Sony event, at the time they had an event for Sony, Sony Live something, I forget the actual name. And Spittle at Sony Live pretty much mentioned that they would never do something like that again because they entire league disappeared overnight when we got Origin Crisis. And it showed, and then when we got what was it afterwards? The one with Trigon and the Sons of Trigon afterwards. The content was much more, let's say, less challenging because they didn't want to repeat the same mistake they made with the Origin Crisis. And again, of course, those who did enjoy Origin Crisis were complaining that it was too casual, but a lot of people probably were happy about that. Although I'm not sure if it brought back. I'm not sure if a lot of people came back with the Sons of Black Adams though. The Sons of Trigon.
I don't know. It's before my time.
Yeah, we lost leagues overnight, entire leagues overnight when that happened. So it was a bit sad. There's a few moments
really
like that.
Yeah.
And you can tell it was bad because for Spittle to come out and say we'll never do that again, he did that a few times. Like he did that with the at some point they had a DLC just for PvP. I forget which one that was, and that's another time where Spittle came out and said we'll never do that again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I started, we were up to Flashpoint.
Okay. Flashpoint was a good one. I know that Flashpoint Batman didn't like it, but I thought it was a good DLC.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but also it's the first one I played, so I think that makes me slightly biased towards it. I enjoyed it because it was the first one.
That was nice. We got a new open world Gotham, which was kind of nice. We got to fight the evil Doomsday once more.
Yeah. I'm so far away.
Did you need to stop for briefings or something?
There we go. No, I got knocked out.
Oh, okay.
A little, where was it? We're slightly further back than here. Just running through. It takes you right back to the start when you respawn in here. Ah. Jeffrey said DCUO has so many different areas that they can do DLCs about, and it's really a shame. They could give us Gorilla Grodd City, or Bayou, or Swamp Thing. I mean, there's so many things they could do, and they're just kind of reusing stuff they've already done over and over. I will say though, this newest episode, I did not personally notice that they were using the Flashpoint map until someone else pointed it out to me, and then I was like, had to go into game and have a look and realized. So I think for what they did with that, they did a pretty good job of tricking me into thinking it wasn't a reused map. I also wasn't particularly thinking about it during the gameplay, whether or not it was a reused map. Maybe I would have noticed if I was, but yeah, someone had to point it out.
The son of a gun.
Yeah. He's on the ball. Someone paying attention better than I am. That's not hard, guys. I'm wondering if the next episode that comes out, they're going to be reusing a map. I would bet money if I was a betting person.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, for the first one they're doing on their own, they're probably going to do every little easy step that they can to make it, you know, workable for them. So I would imagine a reused map is one of those things. I imagine the bosses will also be reused. Just curious about the storyline.
Well, it's been a couple of... When would we get the DLC? September?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's been already a couple of months that they had to work on the next DLC. And they still have, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 months to work on the next DLC. So I guess we'll see what kind of content they can create in like 6 months. And so is it going to be doable for them to be able to produce 3 DLCs per year? Or will we stuck with 2 DLC because that's all they can produce?
I don't think they're going to increase it. I think even if they think they can do 3 a year, I think anything where there's an increase or more work they have to do, they won't do it. I could be wrong. That's just my own opinion, but I don't know. I think taking the easiest road that they can is probably a smart move, as long as they don't decline. So hopefully nothing declines. I've heard a lot of people say how much they want the graphics to be improved in this game. I personally really like the graphics in this game. I think it feels comic booky. I don't think it should change.
There's some people who seem to want only hyper realistic graphics. So unless they get that, they're not going to be happy. But they'll never get that from DCUO. So
I hope not, because I like the way it looks. I will say every now and then they fix up a character or something like that, and I appreciate that. Like at the moment, if I had to pick a character that I think needs a bit of a fix up, the Riddler looks really bad. But I like how it looks in here. I don't want it to be hyper realistic. It's actually one of the things I like. I think I'd be sad if they did that to it. But that's a huge overhaul. I doubt they'll do it.
No, they're not going to do it. We already know that. What they do is that they'll upgrade the game in increments. Like as you mentioned, sometimes they'll upgrade the NPCs, and then when they upgrade the NPC, let's say for the new DLC, they'll upgrade it across the game.
Yep. Ooh, there's the thing. I'll get that one.
And for the maps, the newest maps sort of get new textures or better textures, but I don't know if they go back and retexture older maps. I would be surprised if they did that.
Yeah, same. I doubt it. Oh, Exabyte Black Adam said in the group chat that they wish they had added a classic Black Adam costume. That would be very nice.
Well, there is the classic chest piece from the Dr. Fate vendor. The champion, champion slimline, I forget the name.
I don't know. I didn't realize it was even in the game. There's a lot that I'm not aware of.
Oh yeah, I made a couple of videos about it at the time because it had been leaked on the test server somehow. So videos were made about that.
Yeah.
And then some more videos when we actually did get it from the Dr. Fate vendor. So I was able to make I don't know, half a dozen videos out of that.
Cool. He wants the full suit. Agreed. I think they should have the full suit.
Well, for the full suit, you have the chest piece. For the full for the full suit, sadly you have to use slim lines, and there's the tall, the trim classic boots. I forget.
I'm not the one to ask. I don't know. I do female characters, so.
Yeah, technically, yeah, he's right that we only have the chest piece, but we got boots that kind of look like what Black Adam would use. Any slimline pants would do the trick.
Well, I mean, you create multiverse, and there's no multiverse armor. You're just picking stuff that you think works well. Do you remember one time we had a conversation? I can't remember if you said it, but somebody said that I should have a character that's omniverse
Yeah, we
because I have across all platforms.
something like that. Yeah.
I created one because I couldn't help myself.
Oh.
But now I need to get the cosmic chroma. Or is it nebula chroma? I can't remember. But I need it now.
It's the bright cosmic chroma.
Yeah. I need it. And it just passed. Yeah, but I'll find it. It'll be fine. Because that was a brilliant idea. Well, Jeffrey says we need the Bruce Wayne hairstyle.
Yeah, that would
There's
be
a lot of
nice.
hairstyles that the male characters need. I feel like the girls' ones are pretty safe for the most part. Harley is really on the outlier, and we've totally got that hairstyle in here now.
Yep.
See, Black Canaries isn't in here, is it?
We do have a hairstyle. It kind of looks like what the Black Canary would use, but no, we don't have it. I don't think there's an official Black Canary hairstyle.
No. Oop. I kind of want Black Canary style just in general. I'm a little annoyed that I can't get it.
It's kind
I
of
can make do.
it's kind of like Black Adam. There's pieces here and there that you can get. Like there's the jacket that's supposed to be the Black Canary
I love the
jacket.
jacket.
There's some fish nets. Although does she still have fish nets?
Yeah, she does, but they're in panties. I want shorts. It's inappropriate to run around in a leather jacket and panties with fishnets.
Nah.
I want the shorts that she had. Yes! Of course you'd have that opinion. Wishful thinking, sir.
Go to the Pride Parade next year. You'll see a lot of that.
I'm in Australia.
I'm sure you have a Pride Parade there.
I think in Sydney, maybe? Not where I am. Not where I am.
Okay. So I think. Oh, did I still do that? Oh, okay. We should be okay. So we'll wait a bit for more people maybe to join us, and then we'll go play some of the raids.
Woo! No, I
Although-
fell off the table.
I guess we could play the Harley Quinn Ray. Well, let's go play the Harley Quinn alert. Why not?
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. Yes, yes.
Why the hell not?
Although I'm going to be sad because I don't like the way the character's portrayed. But I'll live with it.
Sorry about that.
I've been coughing in your ear and you're apologizing, or are you apologizing to everyone else? That's fair enough. You don't
Everyone
have
else.
to apologize to me, though. I'm good.
Jeffrey says.
They need to make an... Oh, you go.
Well, I'm not as far as you are. I think in the comments, so I'll let you go.
They need to make a new Batman base, items, and new Batmobiles. I am curious what you mean by that, because I love the Mana base. I love the Batcave. I love the items we can get at Marketplace. I don't know that I agree with you there, Jeffrey.
Come on, we can always. They could always give us a new Batmobile.
I mean, there's a lot of more things they could give us, but if they're gonna give us a new base, I'd rather something new instead of something, again, like, I really want corrupted Zamaron base. I don't think I'm in the majority with that one. But yeah, because we've already got the Batcave, I would be... I don't think I'm going to agree with Jeffrey there. I think I'm happy with the base we've got currently. And if they're going to make a new base, don't make Batman. Do something new. But I might be the minority there too. I don't know.
Well, one of the bases that some people had been requesting was the Themyscira base, like something like Paradise Island.
Yes, please. I would be in favor of that one also. That's probably more popular than Zamaron, so fine.
No, Zamaron base would be nice. We have some nice base items for that. And they could even reuse a part of the collection here, an investigation here if people need it.
I do. I haven't run this content with this character, clearly.
Well, with most characters, I don't usually bother with briefing and investigation. It's usually something I get
Yeah,
with my main, and I'll only go get some briefing investigation if I need a specific item.
yeah. Like the lavish bed. I have like 6 characters with that bed now because I played through the Outsider Ops content for it. I
Well,
love that bed, and I'm sorry. You go.
well, you could buy it also from the broker at some point. Oh, could have sworn I heard something.
Not on Xbox. It's on the broker on here, no problem. But if I try to do that on Xbox, it's not going to happen. So I played it through on Xbox with quite a few characters
Oh yeah,
because there's
I,
just not enough players on there to put it up
yeah,
in the broker.
yeah. I forget that the broker. If you play on a server with low population, yeah, it's probably not an option.
Yeah, yeah. You have the best broker on this server specifically. So other brokers are way worse. Switch is shocking. At least at the moment. Also, Switch doesn't seem to be getting the same things as the rest of the game is. Like, the Noir Comic Chroma is not available on Switch, even though it's available here. You know how when you come in and there's like that little welcome thing you can do now, instead of going straight to your daily that says open welcome page?
Yes.
They haven't updated the Switch to have that either. So there's like little things that you can see that are upgraded in here and aren't done on the Switch. Curious if that means they're going to stop doing stuff on the Switch. I really hope not. My favorite character, my best built-up character is on there.
No, it's mostly because the Switch has approval steps that we don't have. It's like they
Oh
have
yes,
they
I
have
know.
they have to have multiple approval steps for every patches or every update they make. So that makes it difficult to upgrade the Switch as quickly as the other platforms.
It also causes delays with some of the events. It hasn't happened really recently, but sometimes an event is released and then 3 or 4 weeks later Switch gets it. I will say it does mean that they usually extend the length of it for the Switch, so we end up with the same amount of time in the event, but it often overlaps different things for players on the Switch, like different episodes and things that release, so it's interesting seeing the way it works like that. I wouldn't have even noticed if I wasn't playing on Switch and other consoles.
Well, that would probably be often people ask for the servers to be merged, but that would probably be a big obstacle to merging the Switch with the other servers.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. If they're going to merge anything, it's probably going to be EU and US servers. I don't think Xbox and PlayStation are going to combine ever. I don't think that Switch and Xbox are going to combine ever, but I mean, I could be wrong. It just seems like that the way that they need to upgrade and put stuff into the game is different on those particular consoles from each other, too much so that putting them on the same server wouldn't work. But I might be mistaken.
Well,
My understanding might not be comprehensive.
in theory, they could upgrade. They could merge Xbox and PlayStation, but from what I understand, they have to pay a fee to PlayStation, and it's not just a one-time fee. It's pretty much any time they would have to they would try to add content. They would have to pay a fee to
Yeah.
PlayStation. So
Yeah,
they,
you told me
they
that before. That's why I think that they probably won't do it.
yeah they obviously don't want to do that.
Yeah. Oh, Tarek says, hello people and Laura, I like the video you put up, keep it up. Thank you! Is that what you said? Thank you so much! That's lovely. It doesn't have timestamps. I need to do that. I fell asleep partway through trying to timestamp my video, so I'm very sorry. Oh, and they got it that they can't join the because they're on the EU server. Yeah,
Ah.
you can actually get on this server if you want to, but you have to build up another character to do so. But yeah, if anyone is interested in playing on both servers, I have videos on my channel explaining how to do that. So yeah, if that's helpful to anybody. Oh, there we go. Jeffrey said, I wonder if we can finally get the Guy Gardner cost with the emblem, considering the Lanterns TV show and HBO Max multi and Shadow Girl.
And in theory, that would be a good idea, but at the end of the day, it remains what are the devs planning? What are their intention? Uh,
Yeah.
so and also sometimes you have to wonder also who decides what style they give us, uh, because sadly the devs don't seem to be on the same page as the players. The styles the players want. The devs seems to have other ideas. Like I was a bit surprised that we did get the Blue Beetle style. It's a style that we had been asking literally for years and years and years, and it took all this time before we finally got it. Sadly, the devs seems to want to give us sometimes some. They want to subvert expectation by giving us styles of characters that no one knows anything about. But I guess,
That's kind of annoying.
well, I'm sure there's someone out there who did enjoy their shroom hat, but most people were not happy when we got that. Sadly, that
I
seemed to
can
be,
see a lot of people are happy with the Blue Beetle though. I
uh,
see it everywhere.
yeah, but that seemed to be sadly the kind of stuff that the devs kind of like. Like when they give us the pixel emblems. Uh, that was a clear example of the disconnect we have with the devs, and that when we got the emblem, I couldn't help but ask, I couldn't help but wonder, like who thought this was a good idea? Who thought we wanted this?
I know
Uh,
that everyone didn't want it, but I'm going to be honest, I have totally used those.
well, the ones who wanted it were the devs. I'm pretty sure Ocean and then Megzilla, and they're probably the ones who thought, oh, that would be a cool idea. Sadly, for most of the players, not really.
Yeah, I'm in the minority for a lot of things, so that's fair. And mostly I use it for my Raven character so she can have like a Beast Boy on her t-shirt.
Sure. But at the time, you had to wonder who thought this was a good idea, and also it was a bit insulting because, like Jeffrey earlier, Jeffrey has been asking for years and years for a cyborg emblem, and they gave us a
Mm,
cyborg emblem that is a pixel cyborg emblem. So that wasn't cool.
yeah,
Uh,
it's a little bit of an insult to the people who are asking.
the same with like people have been asking for a Nightwing emblem, a Robin emblem, and when they finally give us emblems of those characters, they give us the pixie emblems. It was like the pixel emblems. It was like, ah, come on.
Yeah.
And when something like that happens, it makes me wonder, like if the devs are trolling us on purpose sometimes, because that was in the realm of bad ideas. That was a really bad idea.
I like them, but I agree it was a bad idea. I could live without them is the thing.
It's like the dolls. Yeah, the dolls are kind of cute, and I could see why some
I
might like
use those
those.
too. Yep.
But I couldn't help but notice with the last time capsule, we did not get it all this time.
Yeah, I know, and they were starting to put allies in the capsules, and now they're gone too. I'm a little bit sad about, but I do understand.
It could. I would suspect it probably comes down to either allies take a lot of work, so they still cannot do it quite as much as they would like to, or maybe
Yeah.
they. Oh, Vanessa is only level 30.
Oh. Isn't level 30 when the CR rating comes into effect? Did she take her armor off?
Well, it's easy enough
Or
to
she
check.
could have level 30 armor, I guess.
I probably cannot cure
Too
for.
low.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. Advanced version, maybe? I don't know.
Nah, she's CR 30, 32
Okay.
actually.
Jeffrey said, "Oh, I'm Shadow Girl. I just realized when he said Shadow Girl, he's talking about me on the end of that. Oh, I'm such a nong sometimes. What female style do you want to see? Oh, I want the classic Raven style in here. I have multiple Raven characters across the consoles, and I can't get her to look perfect. I just recently got the demonic gemstone for her forehead. I'm not happy with the hairstyle choices we have. I want one that's more Raven with that like undercut at the back, and I want her style, not the dark Raven, just normal Raven." Please. I'm really happy we have the cowl. I'm really happy we have the gemstone, but I would like a hairstyle and I would like the outfit. And honestly, Black Canary as well. I want the shorts with the stockings. But I will say that there are quite a few pieces that we can get to make that work. So I can kind of make Black Canary at the moment.
So guys, we have room for more people. We need people that are combating 2AD to play the Sins of Blackadder missions. For the outsider ops, oh, this
110, is
actually
it?
it says 60 here.
Oh,
Yeah, 60. So if we get people that are 60, we could play the outsider ops. But for the Sins of Black Adam, we'll need people that are combat rate 280.
Tarek is asking, how many tunes do you have, Multi?
Too many. About 50.
I can top you easily.
I'm sure you can. I wasn't even
But,
trying
I
to
mean,
compete.
Multi only plays on one server.
I wasn't even trying to compete with you. But-
There's no point.
So
Oh, you look so cool! Look at the Christmas elf! Ah, adorable! Okay, I'm over it.
she's so cool.
So cute! So cute! Ah, love it!
Exobyte Black Adam says they never give us the outfit we wish for. Yeah, it's a bit sad.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And I know some people sometimes will say, how can they know what people want? There's a whole thread on the forums telling them what people want, and
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't help.
Yeah, they really don't seem to be going off of that list.
So they know what we want, but sadly, it could be that sometimes they cannot do it. From what I understand, they have to get approval from DC for everything. But so it's either DC doesn't want us to have those styles, or DCO themselves have different ideas of what they want to give us. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We still don't get the styles we want. Like, for example, this year people really wanted to have the Batman yellow oval Batman emblem. They thought that because this was the 85th anniversary of Batman, we would get the emblem the same way we did with Superman the year before. It didn't happen. Why? We have no idea, because another thing that I think we're gonna have to get used to, the devs aren't talking. The devs are not telling us anything. And although there were rumors that we should probably get a producer letter soon, but I don't know if that rumor is based on actual information, like that someone actually was told that we would get a producer letter, or it was just a wishful thinking, like people are expecting at this point that we should get a producer's letter, so they're saying that that is almost as fact. I don't know, but yeah, we would be overdue for a producer letter. Are we going to get one? We don't know.
Deep Vision is asking or saying, if you need a tank, I'm here. So we don't need a tank, but we're better off with 2 tanks than not enough people to do a raid. So I don't know the character name or who they are, but maybe if they send an invite to you, then they can get in.
Yeah, send me a talent game, and it doesn't matter if you're a tank, if you're a healer, if you're DPS, we'll take you. We just need bodies to fill the group.
DCUO should at least look like Spider-Man PS5 games from Jeffrey. I don't
Nah,
know the PS5 games from Spider-Man.
it cannot look like that. It cannot look like that, Jeffrey, because the Spider-Man games are single player games. So it has to run only on one machine. PlayStation DC Universe Online is an MMO, and an MMO needs to run on hundreds, thousands of machines at the same time. So that it cannot be the same. It's not even possible.
Yeah. I haven't even seen those games. I've only seen PS4. I don't have a PS5. My brother does, though, so I've seen a little bit, but not a lot. He also said they could at least introduce new cities maps and no reskins. I'm with him on that. I would be very happy to see a new map or some no reskins. That would be very nice. I would be happy.
It would be nice, but way back when we were young and foolish, we thought that they would add more cities. Like early on, we got Batman, we got Gotham and Metropolis, obviously. And later on, we thought that we would get eventually a Central City, Coast City, Thanagar, and all that good stuff. So we foolishly thought that year after year they would add new big maps like those, and it didn't quite happen. When we did get Coast City, turns out Coast City was just a 4-player mission. And when we did get Central City was a new map, but it was a smaller map.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they do it. Like, I want it, but I'd be surprised. I think they're going to reskin and reuse any content that they can, especially while they're getting the hang of this game, because they're new to it.
And when they do give us new maps, like they did give us a Thanagar eventually, but Thanagar is a fairly small map again. The same with
Yeah.
the metropolis of the 31st century from the Legion of Superhero. That also is a smaller map. It was nice to get a new map, but sadly they cannot give us. It seems that giving us big maps like we got with Gotham and Metropolis, that's not going to happen again.
Oh, Jeffrey said we need a Swamp Thing mask just like we got for Larfleeze. That is a brilliant idea. Yes, please.
I could have
I love
sworn
that.
I already invited Cartoon. Oh, Superman. Superman. Let's invite him.
Cartoon's looking good. Very anime.
Oh, Superman VORL. Sadly, you're a hero. We're evil villains.
Yep.
So
We
yeah,
need a
guys,
villain.
if you want to join the group, you have to be an evil villain. I'm sorry about that. I guess if you are a hero, like we're probably going to try with the group we have right now. If you are a hero, try to cure for the mission, and if you're lucky, maybe the matchmaking will put us together.
Deep Vision says that their character's name is Vulcan Guardian. If you need a tank, did you want to try and add?
How is it spelled?
VULCAN
Just a minute.
space. Yep. Sorry, I can't see what you're doing because it's
That's okay.
blurry.
That's all right. Okay, VUL. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. CAN.
Yep.
Okay.
And then space and then Guardian.
Garden.
Guardian. GUARDIAN. Please tell me you look like a Vulcan.
It says player not found.
Oh, okay.
Oh, does he play on the European server, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Are you on the EU server, sir? Well,
Oh,
ma'am, I don't know.
here we have day one.
Sweet.
So we'll wait. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Kara K. Middleton said, what really needs to be fixing in the game before anything else is your character? I'm not sure what he means. Do you know what that means?
Can you repeat that?
What really needs to be fixing the game before anything else is your character.
Not sure. I would say
As in my tune?
could be. Either it means character creation or character customization, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure either, but the character creation recently was changed, and I don't like it because they removed the sliders and added swatches.
Yeah. Well, ultimately
Frustrating.
you can adjust the swatches. Oh, Revenant Supergirl. If we're lucky, we'll be good. Do you have a bird?
Sorry?
Do you have a bird?
We have a bird.
Do you have a bird?
No?
Okay. I thought I heard a bird.
Why? Could you hear something in the back? Oh, you might hear there are birds outside, like in nature,
Okay.
and you may have just heard someone else is walking through to the kitchen, so you might have heard that door squeak.
Oh,
But no,
it's
no
a door
bird.
we're hearing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that is it. If you're hearing the little tweet sound, that is a bird, but it's not my pet bird. It's just a bird that's outside.
So there we go. So we have the evil Revenant Supergirl that joined the group, so we should be good to go.
Beautiful. Parasite is asking, do you think they will renew the license for DC characters? And do you know when it expires?
There's a whole bunch of rumors about that. When we got the House of Legends, around the time we got the House of Legends, they were talking about some major investment in DCUO, and already giving us the House of Legends and pretty much giving us the clamp and making a whole bunch of changes to the game. That was a pretty big investment. So, and it did suggest that they had long-term plans. And I forget who was saying that, but at some point they were they were pretty much mentioning that they had a 10-year plan for DCUO, which at the time would bring the license up to 2030.
Mm.
The best guess we have right now is that they probably have the license until 2030. Were they able to renew it? Were they able not to renew it? We don't know. Uh, the thing is, we do know that Warners are sadly are a bit broke right now. They've been a bit desperate for cash for quite a while now. So there, it cut both ways. Either they're desperate for cash, so they would probably want DC Universe Online to keep the license and keep on making money, because from what I understand, DC Universe Online does bring in some money. But on the same way, it could be that they're desperate for cash, and maybe they're thinking that a new MMO would probably bring more money. So it's hard to tell at this point. It could go either way. Either they would decide that okay, let's stick with DCUO and keep on making money with DCUO, or let's get rid of DCUO and hope to get more money from another game. We don't know at this point. Both option could happen. So I would hope, but also they keep on saying that they want to go into live service games, like with the Suicide Squad game. And I have to wonder if at some point, if I was a bit paranoid, I would think that I think at some point they were planning to maybe stop a game like a DCO and invest in a game like a Suicide Squad instead. But seeing the result that they had with Suicide Squad, they probably had no. Assuming they had those plans, they probably had no choice but to change their plans and forget Suicide Squad and keep going on with DCUO. But at this point, it's just speculation. Uh, but I would.
Well, see? Oh,
Sorry,
never mind.
but
Oh, I was going to say there's an eighth person, but they've flown off and we're going in,
we're,
so
we're
it's
we're
fine.
full already. Sorry. But the way 2024 started, it was a bit weird. Like there was zero communication from DCO, and there was the new Suicide Squad game coming out. And at some point, some people were suggesting that the reason why we didn't get really anything from DCO in the first quarter was because they did not want DCO to overshadow Suicide Squad. Is that true? Is that not true? Hard to know for sure. It could very well be true. It could be very well be just a rumor. But the way things were going at the time, it's tempting to believe that there might have been some truth into that.
You're like an encyclopedia of DC information.
No, I just spend too much time on the forums.
Oh, fair
Actually,
enough.
actually not so
I
more.
spent zero time on there.
Actually, it's not so much these days. At some when we got the somehow when we got the PlayStation 5 update, around that time also the forums started going crazy. Like there was some uber lag on the forums, where the forums were pretty much unusable for a while. So for quite a while, I've been spending more time on the Discord than the forums, which I don't like very much. I'm not a big fan of Discord, but some people
Yeah,
seem
I
to
have
like it.
Discord, but I very rarely use it. It's just to communicate with people I know.
I use it mostly with DCO, because also for the creator stuff, that is pretty much where they give us the information.
Yeah.
So we pretty much
I
have to
want
use
this
it.
style. I want the boots and the skirt and the stockings that are all torn. I want that. Can we have that? That would be nice. Also, I'm pretty sure we were in the group of 7 because Al Thiel, I think, joined us once we loaded in.
Oh,
Just so
okay.
you aware, if we get out and we're on the group of 7, I think we already were on the group of 7.
I could have
I'm
sworn
not
there
sure.
was. I probably miscounted.
I could have miscounted too. Who knows? There we go.
But anyways, for the license for DCO, at the end of the day, we don't really know. We can speculate. If they have the license for a long time, then they'll probably try to attract new players still. But if they only have the license for a few years, then yeah, sadly they'll probably manage a decline until the game is gone. That's sad, but
Mm,
that's pretty much what will happen in that case.
yeah. I will keep playing until it's gone. I love this game.
And sadly, I have some bad news. Bad news. The day that they pull the plug on DC Universe Online, we're not going to be able to play the game anymore. So, some people often wonder, like, what happens when an MMO disappear, when they discontinue an MMO, you lose everything. Everything you've been working years and years to build is gone because sadly you no longer have the servers.
Stop talking about it.
So, and I know some people will probably suggest that they should do. They should have some sort of a private server, something like that, some fan-made servers like Champion Online's does right now, or is it City of Heroes? One of the two, anyway. But I strongly doubt it would be possible with DC Universe Online.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be possible or not, but
Well, I'm pretty sure
MMOs
DC.
basically always just disappear.
I'm pretty sure Warner would not allow it. So.
Yeah. That's heartbreaking. This has started to get really sad.
It is very sad. But so whatever money you're spending for DC Universe Online, it allows them to keep the servers going. But one day, many years from now, when the servers are gone, so will be your game. It's a bit sad because it could easily be a single player game if they tweaked it a little bit. So
Yeah.
one day when they decide to, let's say, give up on the game, they could probably make it into a single player game so that people could keep on playing on their own. But I strongly doubt they would ever do that.
No, there's no monetary value to it for them to do that. They won't earn anything, so why would they bother?
Well, there's places where they're talking about having some laws where for digital goods you have to allow people to be able to play whatever they paid for.
Yeah.
But who knows?
I'll be interested to see where that goes, because if that becomes a thing, then hopefully DC continues in some form after everything happens. That would be nice.
But someday, one thing for sure, someday, yeah, they're going to pull the plug in DC Universe Online. The only real question is when. Is it going to be next year, in 5 years, in 10 years? We don't know. I would think that as long as they keep on making money with DC Universe Online, they would keep going. But sadly, we have examples where, like with with City of Heroes, they were making money with the game, but still, whoever owned the game at the time decided to pull the plug. Oh, so we lost.
We lost somebody.
Oh, noes.
Oh no! There we go. Fred says, I've been playing forever and there is only one wrestling type champion belt. There's a champion belt in here?
I don't think it's a champion belt, but yeah, I think I know what he's talking about. There's a belt that kind of looks like a world championship belt, but I don't think it's an actual championship belt.
No, but something that they can use for it, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't think that's something they'd be focusing on creating, because it's not relevant to DC necessarily, unless I'm mistaken and there's characters who are wrestlers or something that I don't know about, but
I don't think so.
at least there's one. There's one for him.
No, the closest I can think of is Bane, who's pretty much modeled after a lucha libre. Like he's pretty much modeled after a Mexican wrestler, but
Yeah.
other than that, I don't know.
Nor do I. You'd know more than I do. I know far less characters than you do. Tarek says, I'm scared I think I have too many, but I only have 6 tunes and I think I have too many. I have 120 tunes.
Holy crap!
So, You do not have too many, just so you're aware. I will say I play across multiple consoles, so that is the main reason that I do have that. But I can't help myself. I can't delete a toon. Once they're created, I feel bad. Like, I understand it's not real, and they're not a real person. But for some reason, I don't like deleting them. I feel bad about it. So I keep them. And they look awesome. And then, I pass them furniture, and they can build bases. It's fine. But anyone with only 6 toons does not have too many. I think the basic that people get is supposed to be 6, right? Three heroes, 3 villains, so that you can cover all of the roles and also cover all of the storylines.
Yeah, if you are not a subscriber but a premium player, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so actually you have, like, the minimum standard, I think, there. 6 toons.
Well, if I was a crazy person, I would have, 23 accounts. And I would have one account, let's say, for the Justice League, and I would have all the Justice League characters. I would have one account for the Legion of Superheroes, and then I have all the Legion of Superhero characters and more.
Sounds like fun. I think you should do that. I would encourage you.
We have room for one more.
I was right! Woo! Or they left. Who knows? I don't know.
Okay, we'll wait a bit, guys. We have room for one more, so if you want to join us, come and join us. Send me a tell, and I'll invite you to the group. So we'll wait a little bit. Did we go through all the comments? Do we have some more comments? Oh,
there's a little bit more, I think. Sorry, you go.
Well, somehow I still get the message, like chat disconnected. Please wait while we reconnect you. So I seem to be missing a whole bunch of comments. So I'll have to trust you for them comments, I think.
Well, from where I'm up to, there's only 4 more. And 2 of them are people saying, hey, Multi. So one of them is Noel saying hello, Multi, and then Nightcrawler saying hey. But then we've got XD15. Do you think there'll be an episode on DCUO based on the comic Deceased?
I don't think so. That would require a whole bunch of new models. You may have noticed with most DLCs, they come up with maybe a handful of models, 5 new character models. And then they come up with a few new NPCs like minions, like they came up with the mutants for the Brainiac DLC. For this one, did they come up with new characters for this one, or is it all reused? I forget. Anyway, they only come up with a handful of characters. So for Deceased, they would have to pretty much do an alternate version of all the characters. I kind of doubt they would do that.
Yeah, so do I. It sounds like a lot of work would have to go into it.
Like when we got the Legion of Superhero DLC, technically they only gave us like 3 Legionnaires, and then they filled in the void with Teen Titans characters. Like if you're wondering why we have Teen Titans characters and we're fighting Teen Titans villains in the Legion DLC, it's because there's only so many characters that they can create for a DLC. So they gave us the main 3 Legionnaires: Saturn Girl, Cosmic Boy, and Lightning Lad. They gave us Brainiac 5, but they just gave us like a panel where we have Brainiac 5's face. For the villains, they gave us like a Validus and I forget who else. But then you may have noticed like we end up fighting a whole bunch of Titans villains. And we even have the Teen Titans in some of the missions. So sadly, there's only so many new characters they can create. So they'll create a handful of new characters, and for the rest, they'll reuse characters that they already have in the game. Or even for the Dakota, what's it called? The DLC in Dakota City. The name escapes me right now. Even for that one, they gave us a handful of new characters, but again, they used the Teen Titans to give us more characters to fight. Like they gave us the evil First and Fives, which technically have nothing to do with Dakota City.
Actually, yeah, that's a fair point. I never really thought about it.
So there's only so many characters, so many new characters that they can give us in a new DLC. And something like Deceased will be beyond them. Maybe something like a Crisis on Infinite Earths. At this point, well, we have quite a few characters in this universe online, and we even see it in the House of Legends. Like sometimes we'll see some of the older characters, the older character models. So they could use the newer and the older character models in a possible Crisis on Infinite Earths DLC. Oh, we're stuck in the door. There we go.
I am seeing enemies frozen. I'm
Oh no!
totally lagging.
Are we about to crash?
I don't know.
If we crash, I apologize. It's probably Shadow Lady's fault somehow.
Hey! Somehow. Oh no, everything's moving again. We're good. We're good. I'm back.
Okay.
We are at the bottom of the chat though, Multi, so just so you're aware. I may have missed things, I'm not sure, because it did scroll by itself while we were playing. So.
Yeah, it's all right. Well,
Yeah.
at the end of the stream, we'll probably take some time to go back and try to answer some of the questions that maybe we missed.
Beautiful! There we go. I remember reading a message, but I don't think I read it out, about someone asking about the double artifact stuff again.
For the double artifact, you can. It's pretty much a thing of the past. You can pretty much forget about it. I strongly doubt that the new devs will give it to us. It was pretty clear at some point that the old devs were not going to give it to us anymore, and the new devs don't seem to want to give it to us either. Whether it has to do with the Wolfpack artifacts or not, it doesn't really matter. We're probably not going to get it anymore.
I mean, anything that's going to get them more money is the safer bet for them, and that's going to get them more money if they don't do it, because then people will be sourcing it from the marketplace or doing the tokens, so I don't think it's ever coming back.
Yeah, you guys may have noticed they've been a bit more aggressive in monetizing the game for some time now, and sadly, it's not going to change.
Yeah.
So for the double artifact XP, I don't know if they thought it made us lose sale or it made them lose sales or something. And you would think they would keep it so that, because in order to use the Wolfpack artifact, you have to upgrade an artifact to rank 200. So you would think that having the double artifact XP would allow people to be able to get to rank 200 faster and then use the Wolfpack. But it could simply be also.
They want you to buy the metal from the marketplace.
Yeah, that's probably why. It's probably a matter of, yeah, they want you to, yeah, you need to upgrade your artifacts to rank 200, but they want you to spend money to do that as opposed to giving us the double artifact XP. That could be the reason behind that.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Anyway, we slice it. Like it's been over a year and a half since we got the double artifact XP. It's not coming back.
No.
I wish I could say I'm wrong and we're going to get it next week. I at this point I don't think so.
Yeah, same. And it's such a shame. My best friend was saving up so much of his metal ready to put into his artifacts, just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And that was not going to happen.
Yeah,
a lot of so many people were.
There's still people that are doing that. People are still hoping that it will come back someday, but not yet. Oh.
I am down. I got smacked right in the face.
Oh, me too.
Someone got me up. Anyone need a pickup? Nope, we're good. Okay. Beautiful. So what are we running after this? Are we going to do open world bounties too?
No, we'll probably there's still the mission from the Outsider Ops we didn't play.
Oh yeah, yep, you're right.
So we could try that,
Cool.
and then afterwards maybe go play some bounties. We'll see.
I know you want to get your convoy done.
I don't care about that. If we do it, we do it. If we don't, we don't.
Fair enough.
Actually, it's more for if people need it. Then yeah, we should probably run it. But we'll
I have
see.
it, but I'm happy to run whatever. I don't mind. Do you have any idea if you could pick what the next episode would be? Do you know what you would pick?
I would probably pick a Superman episode. And also,
What a
especially,
surprise.
well, there's a few reasons for that. Yeah, we need more iconic content, but also there's the Superman movie next year, so synergy. It makes sense that we should have some Superman content for
Yeah.
to match with the Superman movie too.
Yep. You have a fair point. There's good reasons for it, but I mean, I probably should not at all be surprised if you say Superman. He's your favorite.
Oh noes!
You guys hear the I'm so sorry. You guys can hear that ambulance, right?
Oh, I thought it was the cops coming in to take you in.
Oh, it might be the cops. I can't remember the differences between the sirens right at this time, so it could be the cops. But they're not coming for me, Multi. They're probably coming to get you. What did I ever do?
That's what we're wondering. What did you do?
I'm not telling you. And you'll be an accessory. I'm wondering if maybe the chat has frozen for me as well, or if people have just stopped engaging. I am not sure. But I keep checking it to see if it's scrolled, and it has not scrolled. So just in case anyone has put some things in the chat for me to read out, I can't see any at the moment because the chat has stopped moving for me. I'm wondering if whatever was occurring has stopped for me as well. I'm not sure.
Sadly, I don't know if is it a DCO issue? Is it a YouTube issue? I don't
Oh,
know.
actually, I'll message in it. Maybe that'll help. If people can see mine, then that's a good sign. Me. I'm just writing me because I am not creative.
Oh, Nightcrawler just made a chat check.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, chat's working. Good, good, good. Oh, it
But
just
there's
means
a.
you've answered all of their questions, Multi.
That's all right.
Brilliant.
Well, I'm pretty sure we skipped a few, but we'll go back afterwards.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, it scrolled for me and it scrolled for you, and you had that interruption to it, so I'm sure I've missed stuff.
Fred says I've been playing forever. There's only. Oh, see, I saw the chat by about the belt. So there seems to be some
Oh
sort
yeah,
of.
yeah.
No, I mean
Delay.
in my TV screen, in my PlayStation screen. So
Oh, okay.
there seems to be some sort of huge delay.
Well, that's fun. Yeah, that's a massive delay. That was ages ago.
But yeah, I'm hoping we'll get some Superman content next year to match with the upcoming Superman movie. They kind of sort of did that with the Flash. Like with the Flash movie, they gave us the Desert Batman headpiece for some reason, and they gave us the Sins. No, they saw the time capsule. So hopefully they'll give us Superman stuff when that happens.
Oh, we hope so.
Unless they
So many
decide
people want that.
unless they decide to give us a Guy Gardner time capsule because Guy Gardner is in the movie somehow. We'll see.
Oh, I bet you that's what they do. I bet you that's what they do.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Sadly,
Same.
at every turn, like even with the Blue Beetle style we just got, people were very happy to get a Blue Beetle style, but like a good old monkey's paw, they gave us a style that only supports two color for the chest piece.
Oh
We don't.
yeah, but that was so annoying.
Yeah.
You can't even make it match your helm. Oh, I mean, sorry, helmet, wrong game.
So people thought it was a bug. It would be fixed in the next few days or something, but nah, it's pretty much how it was. So sadly, even the new devs, we had the same thing with the old devs, and it seems it's not going to change with the new devs. They pretty much are like the monkey's paw. Oh,
Yeah, isn't it fun? I
I
love
see.
how you describe it that way.
I saw Puzzled asking about a Doom Patrol DLC. I don't think so. If we were going to get a Doom Patrol DLC, it would have been when we had the Doom Patrol TV show. And other than the Negative Man headpiece, I don't think we had anything Doom Patrol related.
Oh, Nightcrawler says, hey, we've got some chats. Nightcrawler said that he found your channel through Darkman. That's a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm some sort of demon
Oh,
right now. Is that normal?
sorry?
I'm some sort of demon right now.
I can't tell what you're saying. You're so short of demon right now.
I was some sort of demon.
Oh, you got transformed. Yeah, I think that happens to us. We get transformed into like a lava thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not an improvement on how you currently look, because you look awesome. Oh, Nightcrawler says that they would like some Lantern DLC. Oh, so would I.
Yeah, we're overdue for Lantern DLC. Sadly, I think the Green Lantern movie kind of broke DC a little bit. They did not seem to be they seem to be almost anti-Lantern afterwards, and they've been trying also to reinvent the Green Lantern Corps pretty aggressively. Like at some point, they pretty much destroyed the Corps and then made John Stewart the last Lantern or something. I forget the details. And then they tried to give us the Ultra Lantern Corps, and so it's been a mess with the Green Lantern. I think they might be still pissed that the movie pretty much did so badly.
I would love to see some Black Lantern DLC on here where we actually get the Black Lantern ability, but there's no way. I mean, that is wishful thinking right there. But
Oh
I think
yes,
it would be so cool.
it would be cool.
I honestly would enjoy that. And so many people have been asking for it, not just Black Lantern. Like, the Blue Lantern is the one I see the most. It would be really, really nice if they actually gave something like that for everyone who's a fan of this. It might even bring some people back, but it's not going to be worth the money they put into it, I don't think. I don't see them creating any new powers anytime soon, to be honest.
Well, right now, anyway, right now they struggle just to give us the regular content. So I don't see them
Yeah.
giving us new powers anytime soon, even if they want to.
Neither. I want them, though. It's alright, I'm not important enough to influence that sort of a decision. You should be important enough, though.
Nah,
Go and tell them.
they don't. Very often, some of you guys ask me to tell the devs something. It's better if you guys tell them something. Like if there's a thousand of you asking for something, it's better than if a thousand of you ask me and I ask for something. They don't really listen to what I'm saying. So the better option would be for if you all of you guys want to have something added to the game or some changes made to the game. It's better if you guys ask them. So like the power of the power of numbers would be much better than going through me.
Yeah, see, you said the same thing as me, Nightcrawler, the ability to, yeah, or change the colors of the light. I think that they could potentially do that. Frankly, I think that the Celestial Dark Side looks more like Black Lantern than any of the light abilities, but I mean, for blue, you could potentially do it that way. I don't know. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they care enough to. It's a lot of effort for little rewards. I think they're really looking for the reward, the monetary gain at the moment, which, fine. Don't know how to feel about that, but fine.
But Nightcrawler reminded us of our friend Dakman. Sadly, Dakman,
Sorry.
that's all right. Sadly, like often happens, life got in the way, so he couldn't really keep on making content, or even I don't know if he even plays DC Universe Online anymore.
In the chat, Exabyte Black Adam says if they ever do Doom Patrol DLC, they want them to add the Robot Man skin.
That would be nice.
I don't know what
Although,
that skin looks like.
well, there's a few versions. I was going to ask like which version of Robot Man because there's been a few different versions. I assume you probably want the one we saw in the TV show. That's more or less the Grant Morrison version.
I wouldn't know. But yeah, I'm wondering which one they want to. You know too much, guys. I know little. I'm kind of I know it's not going to happen. Honestly, I know it's not going to happen, but I love Joker. And he hasn't really been prominent in the game for quite some time. And I wish he was, but he's kind of changing a little bit, so I don't know how to feel about it. It's like how they've started to change Harley, and I don't really enjoy the way her character is anymore. She's a little too wholesome and a little less intelligent, and it bothers me slightly, so I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing some Joker content.
I don't think we'll see any Joker content.
Neither do I.
We
Doesn't stop me from wanting it.
Yeah. Sadly, I think they see Joker as problematic somehow. We saw that with the movie. When we got the first Joker movie, there was a lot of drama that surrounded that movie. which I wasn't really justified, I would say, but
Mm. Um, Braylon is asking, how do I get the Flash suit? That's from Anniversary, right?
yes.
April?
If you want to have
Yeah.
the flash suit per se, it's the from the anniversary vendor. Although, if you get the emblem from Booster Gold in the House of Legends, if you get any slimline suit, and if you get the headpiece from the marketplace, you can recruit the Flash easily enough.
Yeah, true. I have the suit. It's pretty cool.
And there is
The enhanced one looks great.
the official also Flash boots in the game. So if you get the Flash boots, a slimline, the emblem, and the uh, the call from the marketplace, then yeah, you could recruit the Flash. There's also the Future Flash headpiece from the Booster Gold vendor, but it's like I think it's 2,000 quarks. So you might find it a little too expensive.
Oh, they do have discounts at the Quarks vendor every now and then, apparently. Hopefully that's something that does continue. Ooh, this is a interesting looking Nicole.
People
Oh, it's
do.
cartoons Nicole. Nice.
That's right. That's good.
Jose says, what's up, bro? Been a while, glad you're having fun.
Well, thank you, Jose.
There's a squishy in here. Look, it's a little. Okay, I'm an adult.
A squishy.
The squishy mushroom is cute. Look how cute.
Oh yeah,
That's what I named
yeah,
the mushrooms.
yeah. I saw him.
He's so cute. I'm gonna have a base just full of those.
See
It's gonna be great.
that is something they don't do anymore. Like they gave us a few missions that would require some legals, but then they pretty much stopped doing that.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's easy because I mean the the legals already exist. Just give us a mission to do in there. That'd be kind of easy for them, actually.
You would think that, but you never know.
Maybe it's not. I don't know.
Well,
The little mushroom.
things that should be easy seems to be challenging still for them. Like the survival and the Save the Universe event, it was something that should have been easy to do. Some easy content to create in case they cannot create a new DLC, and it's so easy that it was beyond the devs this year. Although they seem to have replaced that with I would. It seems as if they replaced that with the Outsider event, which I can sort of see why. Like with the Outsider event, they just give us access to older missions and that's it. As opposed to with the Save the Universe event, they have to rebalance the content to turn it into endgame content. So the Outsider event is even less work than the Save the Universe event. So I could see them give us that instead.
Cool. Let's hope. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, we have to get out of this room at some point because
Too late.
I'm just gonna keep gushing over Little Mushroom Man.
Aw. So I assume you have half a dozen in your lair.
Sorry?
I assume you have a half a dozen mushrooms in your lair.
Not yet, but you wait. I'm gonna have them. It's gonna be awesome. I think I currently have 3.
Jose's
I
asking.
need a bunch of other furniture during the event.
Well, you can get some more next year. Jose's asking about the angelic aura. Sadly, at this point, you're gonna have to wait until next year for the Save the Universe event to come back. Like the aura is something that comes from the Extra Life event in November. So if you were not,
I thought you said Save the Universe event. Yeah, Extra Life. Okay, I was thrown off. Maybe I misheard
oh,
you.
so
Sorry.
did I say Save the Universe? I meant Extra Life. It comes from the Extra Life event, and the Extra Life event comes back in November. Although this
I
year,
went through the wrong portal. Ah!
oh, poor you. Also, this year it did work a bit different than last year, so we expected to get more rewards. Some of the previous rewards from the previous years, sadly, we did not get some of those because they were locked behind giving a certain amount, and it just didn't happen.
There we go. I think that did it get it raised more this time than last year? I think because I remember the release of items coming out this year, and I got more than last year.
I think they raised at 12,000 or something like that.
Hmm.
So they didn't reach the 20,000 that we're hoping for, and sadly there were rewards all the way up to 20,000. So there's a handful of rewards we didn't get.
I will say I wish that some of the rewards that they had weren't the same ones repeating all the time. Some newer ones might be more incentive for people to put in the funds, I think, because they've repeated the same ones for a few years.
Yeah, but already I was surprised that we did get the event because it was obvious that they probably didn't have the time or resources to actually create a lot of content for this year.
Yeah. Worked out though. I got my headset. I'm happy.
And even the live stream, let's say it wasn't quite like the previous years.
I was really disappointed that the live streams specifically were only in one phase.
Yeah.
That was really sad. That means a whole bunch of people standing there waiting, no opportunity to get it done. That sucked.
Hopefully next year will be better. We'll see. But sadly, that's the sad part is that for the past 2-3 years, we keep on saying, hopefully next year will be better. Hopefully next year will be better. And sadly, it every year it doesn't happen.
We sound like a broken record now.
Oh, yes. Like I remember when I did my video at the end of 2022, that's pretty much what I was saying even way back then. Like, hopefully next year will be better, and it wasn't.
Yeah. My controller is low on battery. I have to swap it. Actually, no. Can I charge it while I play? I'll charge it while I play. Because we don't want the audio to go crazy again.
Too late.
There we go. What are you saying? Does it sound crazy right now?
I didn't say that. You said that.
Oh, you implied it quite heavily.
Well, I still didn't say it.
Oh, that's from Boss. Okay.
I think we have to split in 2 groups here, don't we?
I don't know. I don't know how to get to where you are.
Yeah, there's a... let's go. There should be another lever somewhere else. Yeah, we have to split into 2 groups.
Well, I am in... because I went through the wrong teleporter, so I'm in Hall of Doom.
Oh, okay. There's a teleporter next to where you are that should bring you back here.
Let me find it. Go to Necropolis over here. Oh, accidentally activated the vendor. Hopefully that's the one. Alright, Hall of Doom. We're going down here. Okay. I'll get there eventually, I promise. Oh. Not that way.
Oh no, you lost again.
I lost?
You're
No,
lost?
I'm not lost. I just went and got an exclamation. I'm over here.
Okay.
I think I'm... Oh, I'm with you. You're here.
No, we're not here.
Look! Right here! Oh, I'm wearing the wrong color. There we go.
So here we have the
Are we
artifact
split in
bit.
two?
Oh, people did not pick up the weapon. Oh.
It's been so long since I've done this, I don't remember how to play this one at all. Like, I don't remember any of it.
We have to take the artifacts here and put them here in a certain order. And when we get it
Okay.
wrong, it summons some evil minions. But there's also someone who should have picked up the weapon. Too late. Or is it too late? Oh no, there it is. Okay.
What am I doing with the weapon?
I don't know. Oh, there you are.
I'm giant.
Yes, you are. Okay, so let's bring them over here. Let's bring them where the rest of the people are so that we don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to fight them
Coming
by
over.
ourselves.
Sure.
Where's everyone?
It's really weird seeing my character so tall. Man, I don't remember this one at all. I know I played it. The artifact bit there is familiar, but man, I don't remember how to do any of it.
Let's get rid of those first. And then we'll do the artifacts. Or did someone already start the artifacts? Okay.
I think so, yeah. I don't know what order those go in at all either. How do you know which order they go in? Is there
Try it until it works, and then try another one.
Oh, okay.
So try it on one spot. If it doesn't work, go to the other spot. But if you got the wrong artifact, you'll know right away. Let's see.
I thought maybe there was like some kind of a puzzle somewhere that tells us, or you read something and work it out.
It could be, but I never like. So you see, you just try it, and if it works, it works.
Cartoon is doing the artifacts. Sweet. So I don't have to think about it.
See, if we don't get it, it'll spawn some minions.
Enemies, yeah.
So we'll try again. It's not a problem.
Take them down.
So we only have one left.
I feel I'm so tall. I hate it. Ugh.
Well, it was a fun bit. But they stopped doing stuff like that because sadly when they change the size of our characters, it kind of screws the camera a bit. I hope your camera will be fine afterwards.
Yeah, okay, I guess we'll find out. But I don't think I do know I have played through this before. I don't think I've ever been the one to grab the weapon. I certainly have never played as a giant.
That's alright.
It's weird. I kind of hate it.
You're gonna be a big lady today.
Yeah, super tall. You can all cower before me, you know? Oh, Nightcrawler said in the tunnels they are laying around. Is that the weapons? They're laying around in the tunnels?
Probably.
So we need more than one. You could join me and be a giant tank Doomsday.
That's okay. It's okay because you end up using the weapon. Like, did your weapon change your weapon attack?
Yeah, I've got a spear thing now. Yes, it's different.
So.
Staff. Stuff. Hello, Mr. Miracle.
Are you flirting with Miracle?
Playing a villain. I would never.
He's a married man.
I just said hello. Come on. You've seen me flirt with characters in the game before on my channel, I'm sure.
No.
That was not my flirt voice, okay? Oh. Well, that was pointless. Yay!
Oh. I guess that was it.
That was quick.
That's alright.
I'm still giant.
Yes, you are.
It's weird. I feel like I could crush you all. I'm sure I couldn't.
Nah,
my character kind of sucks, but you know.
You're so big.
That's right. Cower before me. Hey, oh wow. When I go into my menu to put my armor on, I'm also giant in there. Looks freaking weird.
Attack with the spear so that we see what you look like.
Like that.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's give a little bow to everyone.
Yay!
And let's get out of here.
Sounds like a plan. I already left and came back. Oh, To House of Legends?
Yeah, we might as well go back
Or...
there.
Alright, sweet. I will go there then, instead of Hall of Doom.
I have to admit, I don't go to the Hall of Doom or the Watchtower very often these days. The House of Legends pretty much became the default spot for me. And I'm
Yeah.
sure it's the same for a lot of
Same. For
people.
most people, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because when I started playing, House of Legends came out during my gameplay, like really early on. So I never really did much in the Watchtower anyway. It was kind of funny because I had only just memorized it, like I got used to it. And then this came out and I was like, oh, all that effort memorizing the Watchtower wasted. But I'm much happier here because the Watchtower is really convoluted with their layout.
Oh, we pretty much played. Oh, let's play the Harlequin raid. Why not?
Yay! I say yay, but I'm not yay about it. I'm a little sad. Come on. So much lag.
Yeah. Oh, Abisu says, hi everyone. Hello, Abisu.
Oh, Abby! Hi, Abby!
So, oh, Nightcrawler. Oh, pretty cool Nightcrawler here.
Oh, yay, looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
It's one of the
People are
great
so
thing.
creative.
It's one of the great thing with DCUO. With all the styles we have, we can recreate a lot of characters if we want to.
True. We are one short.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Is there someone here that's not in the group? No.
Someone's still
Ah,
in
it's
the mission?
could be. We'll wait. The mission will kick them out. It's an operation. After 5 minutes, they kick you out anyway. So give us a
Yeah.
chance to maybe go through the chat a bit. So Noel is saying, I had to go see you next week. Well, thank you. So next week,
See you next week.
we'll probably play on the Hero side as usual. Next
Yay!
week we'll have the Christmas seasonal. So sadly, there's no 8-player missions with the Christmas seasonal. So odds are we'll play the Harlequin missions and probably the bounties. Unless we could always try to pick a DLC at random and go play that DLC. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I forgot that Thanksgiving is a thing for people this time of year. Happy Thanksgiving to anybody. In Australia, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I just saw in the chat people saying that. But yeah, it's not a thing here. But I know that, I think in Canada it's in like around nowish or early. And then in December it's in the US.
Yes.
Yeah. When's yours? Is it November?
Uh, I forget. Yeah, it's early November, I think. Mid-November, I forget.
Did you celebrate?
Not really.
Yeah, same. I have a good reason though.
Oh, Exobyte Black Adam wants an invite for a Christmas event. Christmas event is a 4-player event, so I guess we could do that with 4 players, and then afterwards play with 8 players. We'll see.
Cool.
Oh, sure, Nightcrawler, if you want to join us. It seems we have room. Either we have room for one more, or they're not out of mission just yet. Oh no, either they're.
Yeah, day 1 is the one we're waiting on, I think.
Yeah.
But that's still 7. Yeah, we're still down by 1.
Oh, I think there's only 7 of us.
Yeah.
No, but I mean in the group, we have room for one more, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. When I'm over here and on duty, there's only 7 in the list. I think day 1 is the last one to queue up, but also we're waiting on maybe someone being added.
So yeah, Nightcrawler, if you want to join us, come by. We'll take you. For the regular version, you have to be combat rating. I forget. Ah, freaking menu. You have to
That
be.
was funny though. You have to be. I forget.
Well, it doesn't. Where does it show it? Combat training requirements. Oh, are we in the? Oh, I guess we're in the event.
Nightcrawler says they're switching. I'm guessing to a villain.
Okay, yeah, switch because we seem to be in the event, so the combat training won't matter.
Sweet. Everyone's characters look so good.
Yeah, I saw someone who
Oh,
create the thing.
Amused is no longer Christmas. Oh, sorry.
What?
Amused was wearing like Christmas style before, and now she's looking kind of Wonder Woman-esque, which I
That's
love
okay.
too.
Too early for Christmas. Next week.
Yeah, one of the jobs I previously had, my boss used to start Christmas stuff in October.
Yeah, they're starting Christmas earlier and earlier as time goes by.
Yeah. I got really tired of the Christmas carols. I don't hate Christmas carols, but, you know, hearing them for 3 months straight kind of sucks.
Nah, it's fine. You're crazy.
No, it's not fine!
You're crazy.
No!
It used to be that as soon as Halloween would be over, we'd start seeing the Christmas stuff. But this year, even before Halloween was over, already we saw Christmas stuff in some places.
Yeah. Dark Angel 123, is that Nightcrawler's other tune? Don't know.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, wait, what?
Tiny Wonder Woman. Yes. There you go.
So, any big plans for the weekend?
Most of my weekends end up being work. So yes, I need to edit some videos and record some videos and then edit some videos. And then I also have some family things. But that's not really big plans, that's just my normal boring standard plans. Actually, it's not boring. I love recording and I love editing. It's so much fun. It's really fun.
Invite Emma. Where's Emma? Oh, there she is.
Yay! She looks so creepy. Oh, I love it.
Ah, there's Angel also that came by. Too late, too late. Okay, so we should be cured. Oh yeah, okay, there we go.
Nightcrawler says here, who are you? Oh no, I hope he didn't turn up and he's as the angel.
Yeah. Sorry, Nightcrawler. So I assume do you have other X-Men characters, Nightcrawler?
Oh, that's a good question.
Now, if I could, I would have.
Phoenix.
If I could, I would have an account with only X-Men characters, an account only with Avenger characters, an account only with Fantastic Four characters.
Mm-hmm. With their own leagues and their holes looking like, you know, something relevant to them. Oh, it'd be great.
It would be
You
crazy.
can make all the male characters, and I'll make all the female characters, and we'll be happy. Darn it, now I really want to create Phoenix. I blame you, Nightcrawler. Now I have to create another character. We're going to be 121.
Yeah, we can create a pretty cool Phoenix in DCUO.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of things that people have used for it before. And also, looking at Emma Watson's back piece, I kind of want to incorporate that for something. The tendrils. So, yeah, oh, now I have to do it. I have to do it. There's too many things to do for DC.
Yes, there is. Too many characters and too little character slots.
Most of Nightcrawler's tunes are Marvel, and he has 20. Only 2 of them aren't Marvel characters, so that's interesting.
That's alright.
There's supposed to be a Marvel game that was coming out. That got stopped, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit before Jackster left DCUO. There were supposed to be a Marvel game, and then the Marvel game was canceled, and then afterwards Jackster left with like 9 or 10 devs. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if it's related. Like, did Jackster leave because the Marvel game was canceled? Was the Marvel game canceled because Jackster was leaving with a whole bunch of people? We don't know.
Yeah. I was looking forward to that.
Not really. When I saw the designs and some of the early artwork for that, I wasn't too crazy about that. It was like they were trying to make a Marvel game, but with for Fortnite, like with
Oh,
Fortnite
no!
graphics. So I wasn't too crazy about that.
I wouldn't have been if I had have seen that. I only had like stuff I had read and stuff that I've been told by friends who looked stuff up. So
At
if
some
I
point,
had known that, I probably wouldn't be into it. I'm not a big fan of the Fortnite graphics. I'm not a big fan of the way that it plays for Fortnite either. Just not my favorite.
at some point, I'd seen some people that were saying that they were trying to sort of make it look like the Spider Verse movie characters, but it looked even more cartoony than that.
Ugh. Okay. No thanks.
So yeah, it was sad that we didn't get the game, but seeing some of the designs, the early designs, not so sad after all.
Yeah, fair enough. You've actually made it so that I'm a little less sad about that not existing, to be honest. And
But it,
like, you can kind of create all your Marvel characters in here if you want to. And the way that this game plays is so nice and smooth with all the movements. I love that about this game.
oh yeah.
I'll just play Marvel in here.
Well, there's going to be a Marvel rival soon. Some people are predicting that it is going to be the DC Universe Online killer. We I kind of doubt it because it's a PvP game. Uh,
Yeah.
so it's not MMO. It's where you battle squad versus squad.
Yeah.
I think it's
See,
four-player squads.
that won't kill this game. It'll take it. I mean, most of the people who were PvP on this game don't play it anymore. So
Yeah, pretty much.
those people might go across, but they're already not here. If they're going to try to kill this game with another game, it's going to have to be an MMO.
Well, it's pretty much what I said on the forums.
Yeah.
The only thing that could kill DC Universe Online is either a Marvel MMO or DC Universe Online themselves by, let's say, not giving the people what they want.
Yeah. It'd take a lot, though. I know that I'm not the only one who is like, I love this game so much. I think it would take a lot for me to leave. Like, a lot. Exobyte Black Adam said, people told lots of things when Marvel Avengers came out, and now look at it, it's dead. Yeah, that's
Yeah, we heard that when Marvel Avengers
point.
came out. We heard that when Marvel Heroes was first announced. When they first announced Marvel Heroes, people were certain that this was it. This was the end of DCUO. And then we saw Marvel Heroes. That was basically it was a Diablo with Marvel characters. I was very disappointing to say the least.
Yeah.
Like you would have thought that once we got this universe online, any superhero game would at the very least do what this universe online does.
Nightcrawler says they should have made it just like DCUO, but Marvel and at the height of the movies.
They should
would have made
have.
a lot of money. They would have, yeah.
They should have, but that's sadly that's not what they did.
It would have been smart too, because I think you've said quite a few times that this game has spaghetti code, that everything's kind of messy. They didn't pre-plan for it to be as big as it is or last as long as it has, or something to that effect. If they started a new game and they made sure it wasn't so messy, it would be easier for them to edit, surely. Chris Dash is asking, I was wondering when was your biggest PvE duel in the game? Is that PvP? PvE duel?
It probably means PvP.
I think so, yeah. When was yours?
My biggest, I don't know. I wouldn't say. I can't think of any big PvP duel. Duels are duels.
Yeah, most of the PvP stuff I've done with my best friend versing each other, and I can't say that any of those were particularly big, but I also came into the game after PvP had kind of lost its traction. So I wasn't here when everyone was attacking each other. I wish I was. I wish I had have seen that. It would have been cool. But yeah, I missed out. I'm not the biggest fan of playing PvP stuff. I find it kind of monotonous and a little boring after a while. But I would have liked to have at least tried it.
Oh, it was
Religious
fun.
calm.
It was fun way back when.
Yeah.
At the time, I would once I started playing on the PvP server, I was always playing on the PvP server. So as soon as as I would leave the Brainiac ship with my character, then I would go to the lair of one my character, use the teleporter to go to the watchtower, and then I would switch to the PvP server. And there's one time where when obviously when you create your character, you do not have your super speed movement until level 9. So from level 4 to level 9, you can't really run away. It's very challenging to try to run away from enemies that try to jump you. And there's one time where there's this guy who decided to try to jump me, and I was in Gotham around not too far from Amusement Mile, and basically I had to zigzag throughout the building, throughout the staircases, I basically had to put obstacles between me and him so that he would not be able to target me, and it took me like 20 minutes of zigzagging between the buildings, between the obstacles, to finally get to lose him. But it was quite something.
Wow, you managed to actually lose him without your speed.
It was rough.
Oh, I wish you had it on video. I want to see.
Nah, no, that was before I was making videos. That and also
Yeah,
when
I
we
know,
got
you told me.
when we got weapon masteries, I'd given weapon masteries to one of my level 20 character, and then the two guys decided to jump me in the open world. One was level 20, 26, 28. The other one was 30 something, and I beat the snot out of them using my weapon mastery because they thought I was a level 20 guy. Well, I was a level 20 character, so they thought I would be an easy target, but they didn't know that I had weapon masteries. And it was enough it pretty much took them by surprise, let's say.
I so wish you were recording back then. I would love to see this stuff.
Nah, that was lots of good
I
stuff
know.
that we'll never see again, sadly.
I've seen a couple of people who've like linked me videos and things of what PvP used to look like, and I'm just like, I would have been knocked out so fast.
That's all right. Because
Would
there
be
was
fun
also
though.
there was an event also in the open world. Like we have the Diamond Heist in Gotham. Why am I stuck here? We have the Diamond Heist in Gotham and the Ring War in Metropolis. And
Yes.
way back when, what would happen is that the heroes would farm would park themselves at the Diamond Heist. The evil villains would park themselves. It's close to Lex Tower where the Ring War would happen, and they would pretty much farm those events all day long.
Yeah.
So the heroes would win in Gotham, the villains would win in Metropolis. There were a few exceptions, like sometimes there's a group that would decide to go into Metropolis and beat the snot out of the villains that were there, or vice versa. But as a rule of thumb, heroes would go to Gotham, villains to Metropolis, and they would basically camp those sites.
What were
But
the rewards for that?
it was a PvP currency at the time. But
Oh.
what made a difference, what changed that is that at some point they made it so that you had to use replay badges to replay the event. So you could play the event once, and then you had to use replay badges to replay the event again. And at the time, and
Wrote
also
that down.
and also it would give you only one currency. So when you have a piece of gear that needs 5,000 marks, and you get only one mark, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. You don't care about that.
Yeah. Oh, Turbocharge is in the chat and says hello. Hello, Turbocharge.
So they pretty much killed the PvP in those events when they made the changes to PvP at some point, and they never changed it back afterwards. Sadly, when they make a change,
Sorry, you go.
that's okay. Sadly, when they make a change, sometimes even when they realize that it was a bad change, they don't change it back most of the time, which is a bit
Yeah.
sad.
Hello, Darkseid. That's not me flirting with Darkseid.
Too late.
So, no. I say hello to everybody.
Well, if you're flirting with everybody, it's not my fault.
I'm not flirting with everybody. I'm saying hello to everybody. It's called being polite before I kick his butt. Yeah.
Australians can't be that polite.
Excuse me. I can totally be polite sometimes when I feel like it. You know. It's actually kind of true, isn't it? We're well known for not being very polite.
I don't know. I was just saying that.
We're also known for swearing like every second word and having a really crass sense of humor. Hey, don't be calling me Shaft Exobite Black Adam.
Mel Gibson would never swear.
Mel Gibson is Australian.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not realize.
Okay, Hugh Jackman would never swear.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. Yep. I mean, he literally swore in the movie, didn't he?
Wow, it wasn't his fault. It was the evil writer who made him do that.
Oh yeah, it's the writer's fault. Mm-hmm.
Of course. Who writes the dialogues? The writer.
Rose in the chat said a platonic hello. See, everybody's gonna be thinking that you're gonna think they're flirting with you when they're not.
What can I say? I'm optimistic.
King RLM has let you know that Ultra King has added you as a friend, I think.
That's alright.
Ultra King add as a friend? I think that means they have? I'm not sure.
You might want me to add him as friend.
Oh, true. Fair enough. He wrote it 3 times in a row, so it stood out, I think. So, might be why. Capitalization's good to get my attention, guys. I do try to get through everything that's written, though. So, yeah, if I miss something, that's not on purpose. Turbocharge says they would join, but they're recovering from sickness. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you get better really quick, and also have a good weekend. Rose says, I'm an Aussie and I don't swear. See? We don't all swear. And we can be polite. When we feel like it.
I guess we're done here. Let's go to the open world and play some bounties while we can.
Sweet! Yes, please. That sounds fun.
Oh, should we play the Infernal Contact bounties?
Oh, that's a good idea. Get that currency.
Okay, let's go
Is
there.
that where we're headed? Alright, sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm sure some people are struggling to be able to get groups for those, so we may as well do them.
That's a good idea. Anyone who's interested in getting the Infernal Contact bounties, now is the time. If you are on the US server.
Let's see. Alright, we're in phase 1, so only 3 phases. I'm a bit surprised. I thought there'd be a bit more people. Although, odds are people came in on Tuesday and didn't come back after. So let's go.
On a load screen. My load screens are long on here.
That's alright. I'll wait for you. So let's go for the...
Thank you.
Let's go for the Injustice bounty first. And then we'll come back for the Pride bounty afterwards. So guys, if you want to come to phase 1... Oh, there's already people. Let's do it.
Yeah, there you go. Some people are running it. That's good.
That's okay. Let's do it, and we'll do it again for people when everyone will get here.
Sounds like a good day to me. Hello, Black Adam. Okay, so if I was gonna flirt with a character as my villain character, Hello, Black Adam. Do you hear the difference? You're supposed to say, yes, I hear the difference. I'm so sorry. I will never mistakenly tell you you're flirting when you're not again.
Oh, yes, I hear the difference.
There we go. Thank you. I don't think that was very believable, but fine. Am I in the same phase as you? I don't know. Where are you? Phase with?
Phase 1.
Beautiful. Okay, where are you? I can look on camera.
We're at the very, is it north part? Let's go see. We're at the very bottom at the south part of the map. Well, let's wait a bit for the... Oh, actually, I guess while we wait, we could defeat some evil minions.
I like this map. Nice. Turbocharge is asking, or wondering, I always wonder why Harley Hammer is invisible in cutscenes. Is she?
Not sure.
I've noticed in cutscenes like has clipping, like the hammer that she holds clips through her shoulder.
Yeah.
Her stomach disappears when she bends forward. Like she's massively glitchy and doesn't move correctly.
Yeah,
But
there's
I haven't noticed her invisible.
quite a few glitches with those cutscenes. So yeah, if you don't see the
Yeah.
hammer, that's not surprising.
Yeah. Well, I often see the hammer, but it's like going through her wrist and through her shoulder, not resting on them as they should. So.
Okay, so for people
Yeah.
who need injustice, let's do that.
Woo! Take injustice down. Oh, it's been ages since I played this too.
I assume everyone is here, so
Nope. Our little blue arrows, two of us, I think, are elsewhere in the map.
no. Well, we tried.
Nope, one now. Not sure who. Green Revenant? No, she's here. Exobyte Black Adam, maybe the pale blue color. Oh, actually, I don't know why I'm saying pale blue color. I'm the only one who can see that color, so never mind. Oh. So, do you have any big plans for the weekend? I know you have family things, you said, and apparently releasing a video tomorrow.
Yes. Well, I'm going to do I'm going to make the video tonight, but it'll go live at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because we cannot post it before that.
Oh, beautiful.
So, let's go to the other bounty.
Sweet.
Uh,
The teleport is up here, isn't it? It's been a little while. Oh. Go to Pride.
oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, there he is.
I think this is one of the videos I first watched from your channel.
Could be.
After I became aware of your channel, with you talking us through this section, telling us that we can get swept up in the, what's it called? The spiral of air? What's a spiral of air? Tornado! In the tornado! Geez, spiral of air. And get a feat by going up in it, because I was, like, avoiding those up until that point. So,
Yeah, everyone
I think
does.
that was you. Yeah. So thank you, your video was helpful. They usually are. I go to you every time there's something I need to know. Beautiful. Looks like we're all here this time. Maybe the other player already had the other bounty.
Yeah, looks like we're here.
I am lagging, so I'm not sure what I'm doing.
That's
all
alright.
There we go. That's right. My character's not that big of an impact anyway. She is not leveled. Like, you're lucky I had a villain that was appropriately CR rated.
That's okay. We'll defeat this bounty and we'll go to the Apocalypse Gotham map afterwards.
Yay!
I think we're done here.
Yep. Go collect. Don't forget to collect before you leave.
Yes.
I know what you're like. Oh, Red Knight! Hello, Red Knight! Red Knight said, hello, Multiverse, sir, I can't join, because for some reason my game, when I pressed play, it slightly closed the game? What on earth?
Yeah, I've seen people mention issues like that, so no idea what causes that, but yeah, I understand. And Nightcrawler wants to know what your channel is, Miss Shadow Lady.
Oh, that girl from AU. In fact, if you just click on my face, then you can find it quick that way. There we go. Actually, I don't know. Can you connect through the chat that way? I don't think you can. I think it's in a comment section, not in a chat box. Everywhere online, I'm that girl from AU, except on Twitter where I am that girl from AU _. No spaces. It's relatively easy to find. thank you. I hope you enjoy the content. It's not quite the same as Maltese. He's much more informative, and I'm a little bit more silly. But, you might have fun.
Let's go to phase 2 of the Apocalypse Gotham map. We'll go fight the evil Steppenwolf first.
Right. Well, you can do that, and I will, wait till my load screen's over. My first load screen's long, then my second load screen's long, so it takes me a bit to catch up to you. Okay, Turbocharge has a quick trick question for you, or us, I don't know. Would you rather spend a Thanksgiving dinner with a super family, or Bat family, or Wonder family?
Super family.
Bat family. What's the trick?
I don't know.
Is there a trick? Me either. Yay, I arrived!
We'll probably fight the Steppenwolf 2 or 3 times. So if some of you guys are watching the stream, and if you're heroes, you can come and join us, and we'll fight the evil Steppenwolf together.
There we go. Nightcrawler, I just put it in the chat for you, so hopefully that helps. I'm curious what the trick is meant to be, because I don't know. I feel like we both have logical reasons for our choices. You love Superman. I love Batman. It's simple.
That's alright.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I've been trying to hold the coughs back and drinking water to, squash them away, but every now and then one of them escapes me.
That's okay. We'll forgive you if you go, Pichu!
Bless you. See, look, Exobike Black Adam definitely has manners.
Ah, he's so nice.
Turbocharge says for Bat Family they have big meal, and in Super Family a massive meal.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Is that just different sized meals? I'm okay with. I'd have a small meal. I mean, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving anyway, so, but I think it's turkey. Is turkey the traditional food for your Thanksgiving?
Usually.
Or the US's? Yeah. So, I don't have to have a lot of turkey to be happy. Marcel, do you play on EU or US server? If you're asking multi, he plays exclusively on the US server at this stage. I'm trying to convince him to go elsewhere, guys. He's not really into it, So, but I play everywhere. So I play on the Switch, I play on the Xbox, I play on EU and US. I also do have a PC account because I normally play on PlayStation, where I am able to go on the test server. So everywhere. And currently I'm on the US server, obviously, because I'm playing with multi, and this is where he lives.
And the last thing we got on the test server was the Christmas seasonal and the Wonder Woman ally. We don't have the Wonder Woman ally in the game just yet. I think we're going to get it maybe mid-December if we're lucky. Unless they decide to wait until next year. But she's been on the test server for a while, so I would expect us to get it sometime in December. Mid-December is probably what would make the most sense, but we don't really know just yet. We do know that we will get the Christmas seasonal next week, next Tuesday. But will we get the Wonder Woman ally at the same time? Maybe, maybe not.
Amuse said Marampa can't make OP Thanksgiving meals, but so does Alfred. See? We've both made good decisions here, I feel. Red Knight says, too bad we are regular humans compared to Clark Kent. He's not a regular human, he can eat a lot. Oh, that's a good point. How much can Superman eat? Is there any law or factor out how much he can down?
It depends. It depends. Like in the Silver Age, you could probably eat a planet. But since, let's say, since Man of Steel by John Byrne, you probably just eat normal meals.
Fred Krueger is saying villains don't do pickups. I totally do pickups. Doesn't matter if I'm a villain or a hero, because most of the time I forget which one I'm playing. So
Villains are mean. Pick yourself up, they says.
I don't think I would make a good villain. I'm too cheerful. Even though I like the dark aesthetic way more. All of my heroes look like villains. I mean, not as good as Emma Watson, though. That is the creepiest thing.
Oh, there's our friend Steppenwolf again.
Hello, sir. Not flirting. I feel like I'm going to have to put a disclaimer that I'm not flirting every time I speak now.
You have to.
Yeah, because apparently you get confused by it. There we go. Sorry. Oh, that one exploded out. That's actually something my mum says to me. She says my coughs explode out of me. And she's not wrong.
You need some cough syrup.
No. I usually find if I suck on something that coats my throat, like honey is really good, that sort of thing tends to work, but I can't do that while I'm trying to speak. So I thought it's probably not the best idea to try and do that when I'm coming onto your channel, because, I mean, you know, most of what we do is talk.
It's all right.
Play games.
We'll forgive you if you don't talk as much.
Oh, sounds like you would prefer that.
I didn't mean that. I don't want to shut you up. I swear.
No, of course not. Of course not. Oh, Red Knight says, same as me, my character does look like a villain. Yeah, exactly. Right? Because it looks so much cooler. I mean, I say that it looks like a villain, but there are dark heroes. Like, Batman looks quite dark. You could say Raven looks quite dark some of the time. So, but I don't know. I prefer that aesthetic. I think it's cool. So all of my heroes look like villains. In fact, I think I have villains that look more like heroes as well, because I think most of the time my water healer is a villain, not a hero, and she looks like pretty. So it doesn't make sense. That's okay. I'm not here to make sense. I'm here to have fun. Which always happens when I'm with Multi. That's me sucking up, you know. So
It's
they
all
stop
right.
saying that I'm a flirt. Oh, we're down. Just, you know, heat vision the air.
So
Are
let's
you all right?
let's defeat Steppenwolf one more time, and then we'll move on to the convoy.
Oh. I am Groot. Awesome name. I don't think you look much like Groot, though. But looks awesome.
So you finally saw Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine, I
I
should say.
know.
So
Yes.
what are your
I
thoughts?
do that too. I say Wolverine first for some reason.
That's okay, it happens.
Sorry, what was your question?
What are your thoughts? How did you like it?
I liked most of it. I was really happy to see Gambit. I think it was portrayed like really funny. I enjoyed it so much. I think that the storyline premise could have been a little bit clearer. Like I saw that Deadpool is swapping between different dimensions automatically all of a sudden, and I didn't catch exactly how and why he's able to do that. Was it something to do with when he put the suit on? I'm not sure.
No, it's from the Loki TV show. There's this group called the TVA. Like the guy he meets in a suit, he's from an organization called the TVA, and they can travel from alternate world to alternate world. So that's how he
But
does
Deadpool
that.
couldn't suddenly do it.
Because they have
It seemed like...
they have a device that
Sorry,
allows
go.
them. They have devices that allow them to do that. So obviously
Okay.
they had Deadpool use that device.
Okay, see, I didn't see him grab a device,
Right.
didn't see him use a device, he just suddenly was slipping through a portal, and I was like,
Yes.
is that because he was asked to join them? I'm not sure. So little pieces kind of, I thought, were skipped over a little bit. It could also have been, you know, my attention, maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention to it and I missed some things. But otherwise, I thought the storyline premise was interesting. I thought Cassandra Nova was really well acted. Like, I thought she was really creepy.
She was
I
creepy.
found that fun. Yeah.
But now,
There we
if you
go.
didn't see the Loki TV show, yeah, I can understand if you didn't get that.
No, I haven't. So, yep, that would be my own fault. I am out of the loop on some things. I really enjoyed seeing Wolverine back. It was very nice. Hugh Jackman.
Oh yeah,
And I was so happy to see him in his outfit. So happy to see when he pulled up the cowl at the end. And I always enjoy Deadpool's quips, so I enjoy basically everything that was said there. I found it, you know, when they're like attacking all of the Deadpools and they all get knocked out, like in a row, and then they all get up at the same time. I found that slightly convenient because, you know, Deadpool is very hard to get down if he regenerates, and all of them were put down really easily. But when Wolverine is actually fighting the main Deadpool, Deadpool Prime or whatever, that took forever before he was down, and both of them went down at the same time. So I found that a little unrealistic, but I thought it was funny once they got to the end of that run, come out the back of that bus, and they're all getting back up again. So that was fun.
and the poor nice pool, the one Deadpool who doesn't regenerate.
Yeah, poor nice pool. Man, that was just sad. I can honestly say, though, I wasn't that invested in that character, so I wasn't too heartbroken at his death.
He was there just to be a comic relief for a bit.
Yeah, which is funny when you think about it, because Deadpool's the main character. How on earth do you need anyone to be comic relief? But I guess that makes sense.
And of course they had the dog pool.
Yes, that was so gross and adorable.
Aww.
And the kid pool and lady pool, that was great. Oh, and the flying head, that was funny too. What was I liked where he quotes that supposedly Johnny Storm has said all of these things that
Yeah,
he never actually said, and then gets his skin ripped off his body. Jeez, harsh, but funny.
yeah, but if you saw the after credit scene, he actually did say it was
Yeah,
him.
yeah, he goes and finds out and says, "Can I quote you?" Awesome.
But yeah, it was a nice. There was some really nice bit in that film. A lot of fan service
Yeah,
that we didn't had in a long time in those movies.
yeah, it was really good.
But it wasn't just
There's a lot that I enjoyed.
it wasn't just fan service. It was good fan service because there's fan service that's not really good. And
Yeah, and the storyline made sense,
yeah.
so that was good.
And when Blade appears on the screen, holy crap! You should have seen the reaction in our screen in our screening.
Yeah.
People were very happy about it. Let's say.
Oh my goodness, Abby, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you hadn't seen. Spoilers, guys.
Oh, sorry guys.
Spoilers. Yeah, I literally only just saw it, but it was great. I had a great time watching that. Oh, and I really liked the way Paradox was portrayed. I think that worked really well too. And I think it was a really nice joke that all of these Deadpools are all in the void. That was beautiful. Oh, and Blade. I was very happy to see Blade.
Yes.
I love the Blade movies.
So you're gonna go watch the next Captain America movie?
I have to. I have to watch everything. It's just a matter of which order do I try to watch things in, because I am so far behind. Linear order is probably my best preference, but honestly, anything Deadpool comes out, I'm going to watch it first. Probably the same for Wolverine. I really enjoy that character too.
You don't have to watch everything.
Yes, I do.
And what about the Thunderbolts?
Thunderbolts?
Yeah, that's the next will be Captain America, and then Thunderbolts, and then afterwards there's going to be Daredevil Reborn. I forget. No, Daredevil Born Again on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't know what's coming out. I usually find out what's coming out because my brothers are like, I just saw this, and I'm like, oh great, I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's all right.
Oh, Exobite Black Adam says everyone forgot about poor Elektra in Deadpool and Wolverine. I didn't forget about her. I just found her character really benign. She's
Well,
kind of just like, hey, I'm going to make you, this is the decision I think we should all make, and then everyone does it, and it was, I don't know. The only thing I thought she did that was quite entertaining was when they brought up Daredevil, and she's like, no, that's fine. I loved that bit. But, yeah, she wasn't, I don't know. I didn't really enjoy the Elektra movies when I watched those, so maybe that's why.
that's probably why. Like, most people didn't like that movie, so
Yeah, I would have liked it if at the end, you know how Deadpool kind of asks, I don't know what the lady's name is, who's kind of the same as Paradox, but the female one, who's flirting with Peter. They ask if she can bring back the friends that helped them. I'm assuming that's the friends from the Void, and I was kind of hoping there'd be like at the end, there's Elektra and Blade and Gambit all there, you know, at whatever birthday party or something at his house with Wolverine, and I didn't even see that or get to see any of that, so, you know, she kind of was barely there for me. Just
well,
sad.
well, they didn't bring back Laura, so they could easily have brought all of them back. But, oh no, most of
Yeah,
them dies. Nah, forget that.
she has a great name. No, but you see them all looking up at Wolverine and Deadpool as they jump into the portal. So they're alive, I assume.
Could have sworn some of them don't make it, but see, I'm gonna have to watch it again.
I thought you might be right. I know that there's this point at which they all look like they're about to be killed, but after that there's the scene of them all looking up around a bunch of corpses at them jumping through the portal, and I see all four of them alive. So
Oh, it could be. Okay, maybe they.
I could be remembering wrong, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know. If they gave her a little bit more to do, had her say something more, I don't know. She wasn't really that impactful for me, and she wasn't impactful in her movies either as much as some other characters. So it's a
Yeah,
little sad.
that happens. So is
Which is
everyone?
saying something because I tend to relate more to the female characters, obviously.
Of
And
course.
no, I enjoyed Wolverine, Deadpool way more. Blade. I did like what's her name? What's the what's the girl who's basically Wolverine?
Laura,
X something. Laura.
X23.
Thank you. Oh, she's got my freaking name and I can't even remember. Thank you,
That's all right.
X23. I like her. That was good. But she's young,
Yes.
much younger than me. So can't relate as well as I can to the adults, I guess. I found the storyline with Paradox and everything that's going on there really interesting, and I kind of hope they keep broaching that topic, because I think parallel universes and alternate dimensions is a really interesting topic. I have fun watching it. I will say they do seem to be doing a lot of it with duplicates of everybody, and it's getting a little monotonous with that, because it seems like a lot of the same thing happening over and over again. So as long as the storylines and what's going on is different and not the same thing over and over again, I love alternate dimension stuff.
Yeah,
It's fascinating.
it's just that most people at Marvel don't seem to understand how it actually works, and they seem to see that as being able to do whatever they want, and they don't seem to understand that there is actually a internal logic to how that works. So they
Yes.
but we already saw that with already way back when with the Star Trek movies, the way they made it so that not only did they change the future, but they changed the past as well. But then they tried to explain that in the Flash. They tried to explain that with the spaghetti thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, but ultimately they seem to see that as a green light to be able to do whatever they want, and it's not exactly it, which is why it doesn't quite have the success it should have.
Yes. And it bothers some people. Like, it bothers me, and I don't even understand how it's meant to function. It's just that it seems like it's a little bit too easy for them to do whatever they like. And also, they're repeating things. They're repeating things that
Yes.
make me, like, a little bit bored of it. You know? And that's sad because I find it really interesting. Ah, I'm calm. I'm calm with life. There we go. I really enjoyed seeing Johnny Storm. I really enjoyed Deadpool's reaction, giving him a hug and being like, whatever you say, Cap, and then it's not even Cap. That was great. I mean, I knew it was coming, but it was still great. Sorry.
The mayor was about to deputize Mr. Freeze, Captain Cold, and Killer.
I guess we're done here. What say you?
Cool. Yeah, sure. Up to you, buddy.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours and something.
Oh,
2 hour
are we?
53. So yeah, well, I think we're done.
Oh
So
my goodness, we
if you
went so
guys
long.
if you guys have any last minute questions,
Now is the
uh,
time.
Emma Watson is asking any leaks yet concerning the next episode. Nope, no leaks at all. We don't know
We would
anything
like
about.
some leaks.
We would love some leaks, but nah, we don't know anything yet about the next episode.
Honestly, these devs seem to keep their information nice and close to the belt so that we don't know what's coming, which is kind of smart. I mean, it means that they can't disappoint us by saying they're going to do something and then they don't.
Yeah, but they don't create hype either. Like
It's
if they were
true.
to, let's say they were to tell us right now, the next episode will be Batman versus the Joker. It would give us 3 4 months to hype about it and be excited about it and create some hype around that event. But what
Mm.
they'll probably end up doing if they do what they did before, like we'll know like a week before, we'll know that okay, the next DLC will be Joker versus Batman, and then we'll have a week of hype before the actual event happens. So it they should announce it at least sometime ahead of time so that it can build up some hype for the event. But they don't want to do that.
Mm. Did you go over to the hero side, Mr. Multi?
No, force of habit.
Scroll says I wasn't notified by YouTube Multiverse.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that happens quite a bit.
Uh,
I
all,
don't get notified of multi stuff too, and he sometimes doesn't get mine.
all I can suggest is subscribe and also click the bell, that freaking bell thingy that they've added, so that
Yeah.
so that hopefully you get notified. That's all I can really suggest, because sadly you would think that just being subscribed would be enough. That YouTube would realize that okay, people are subscribed to this channel, they want to see the content. But no, you have to take an extra step to click on the bell,
Yeah.
and
It's
even
very
then,
silly.
even subscribing, even clicking on the bell, there's no guarantee that they'll even let you know. Sometimes I'll receive notification about my own video like 2 or 3 weeks after the fact.
Yeah,
It's
same.
it's well, what can I say? So all I can suggest, subscribe, click the bell, and hopefully DC Universe Online will be able to DC Universe Online. YouTube will warn you when we do log in. But that's why I usually put an announcement a couple of days ahead of time so that you guys can know, even if YouTube doesn't let you know. Normally, I do have some sort of announcement at least a day or two before the live stream.
He
But
does kind of semi-consistently do it at the same time every week, though, but gives out an announcement if he's not doing it as well. So you can kind of guess that 5 p.m. every Friday he's going to be on unless he says otherwise.
I toyed with making multiple announcements each week, but then I thought I didn't want that to be annoying. So I usually on Wednesday, Thursday, I try to let you guys know what's gonna happen on Friday. Also by that time, like usually once we do reach a reset day, then we know what the bonus week will be that week. So it does give us an idea of what we might play during that time. Like right now, we already know that next week there's not going to be a bonus week. We are going to get the Christmas seasonal, but normally we would wait until Tuesday to find out what the bonus week will be.
Beautiful. And
And
he
so,
does do villains every last Friday of the month as well. So keep in mind if
yes,
you are going to come, villains on that one, the rest are hero.
yes, the last Friday of the month is Evil Friday, which is where we play with villains. The reason for that is very simple. You saw it tonight. It's there's less villains than heroes, so it's much more challenging to try to get a group of villains together. So there's a lot more
Yeah,
heroes.
lucky I had one.
There's a lot more heroes heroes than villains, so it makes sense to do it 3 times a month with heroes and 1 time for villains.
Yep, beautiful. And we did it though. We ended up with a team of 8. We got through the content we needed to. It's great.
Yes, yes. Overall, it worked fine. I'm toying with maybe making it a bit later than 5. I don't know if you guys would rather if we go live at 6, maybe, or even 7. The thing is, if we go live at 7, then we stay live until 9, 10, 11. So it might be a little late for some people.
Yeah. p.m. might be when some people are just finishing work as well. So I don't know. It might be smart.
Live at 5 rhymes. That's true. That's true. That's pretty much why that's pretty much why it's called that.
Yep. Now, if you end up changing it live at 7, that doesn't rhyme.
That's true. It wouldn't be the same.
Live at 5, now at 7 p.m. Yeah, you need a new rhyme.
Well, we could find a new name. Or we could keep live at 5 on Friday and then have another event at 7 during the week. Well, we'll see.
Oh, yeah, true. Could try out your Tuesdays and see if people are on then. Chris Dash is saying poll. Does that mean if people should vote?
I should make a poll? Yeah, maybe I'll try to do that.
Oh, pardon me.
Nightcrawler says he's going to have to build up his villain. Absolutely. For the last Friday of the month.
Yes, I had to quickly try and get my CR rating up high enough to do this one.
Although the next Evil Friday will be December 27th, odds are most people will probably be gone for the Christmas holiday during that time, but we'll probably have a special live at 5, a special Evil Friday then anyway.
Yeah, I will not be gone on the 27th. So I can come and annoy you. It'll be great.
So next Tuesday we should have the Christmas seasonal. It will probably last until, I don't know, January 3rd, maybe January 7th.
Yeah, I don't think they had a date that I saw.
Well, we know for sure that on January 11th, January 11th is the official anniversary for this Universe Online, but normally the event starts a bit before that. Sometimes it would start as early as the 3rd, but there are some times where we started only at the 8th, 9th, 10th, so it's never the same every year. And here with the new devs, maybe they have something else planned for the event. We don't know just yet.
I'm kind of looking forward to the Christmas event because I like some of the furniture that they have for this. I like the statues, so...
The statues are nice.
Yeah, and the LaFlee's head. Oh, brilliant. Love that.
Oh, yeah. And just a reminder also, guys, so tomorrow I will make a video that will announce you some new stuff that we will get on Tuesday, in addition to the Christmas seasonal. So keep an eye open for that video tomorrow. Although the video, I'm going to make this video after the live stream, but I cannot post it until 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Basically, it's 12 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Pacific Time. But here it's 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I could wait until, usually I would wait until 8 the next morning. But I decided I can post it as early as 3 a.m. So let's do that. So if you guys are night birds, you'll have a video to watch at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If not, you'll watch it tomorrow.
That would be just normal time of day for me.
Oh yeah, for you it's your normal day.
Yeah, it'll be in the afternoon.
Any video we can look forward to.
Thank you.
Any video we can look forward to.
It was really fun. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Any video we can look forward to from you tomorrow or today?
Yes. Not today. Or actually, hang on. Let me work it out for you guys. No, it would be tomorrow for everybody. Okay. Yeah, a video coming out tomorrow. I always do 2 a week. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is because I haven't chosen which one of the 2 I'm actually going to put out yet.
That's fine. Fair enough.
Extra Black Adam says, thank you for inviting me. It was really fun. I always watch your videos. Now I'm glad to be a part of it. It was lovely to have you, and your character looks awesome.
We're happy to have you. So I guess we're pretty much done here. So Miss Shadow Lady, any last word you want to say to our friends before we go?
No, thank you for having me, and I hope you all have a lovely day or night.
You're very welcome. So guys, thank you for those of you who came to play with us. Thank you for those of you who watched the stream. Thanks to those of you who came in the chat to chat with us. You guys are awesome. So again, I will have a video at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time that would announce some new stuff for DC Universe Online. And also next week, we will go back to Live at 5 with our hero characters. Odds are we'll just play some various raids. And we might start maybe with the Christmas seasonal. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. So guys, thank you for being here tonight. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.